You've learned so many English words, but when it's time to actually use them in a real conversation, they just disappear from your mind. You stand there, searching for the right words, feeling stuck. What if I told you that by the end of today's episode, you'll have sentences ready to go, sentences that come out naturally without thinking? That's exactly what we're doing today. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Masu and Fizu Show. You know what I've noticed? Many English learners have a huge vocabulary in their heads, but they struggle to put those words together into actual sentences when they need to speak. It's like having all the ingredients for a delicious meal, but not knowing the recipe. Today, we're changing that. Fizu, have you ever felt like you know the words but can't make the sentence?
Oh, all the time, Masu. I know the word hungry, I know the word restaurant, but when I actually need to say something at a restaurant, my mind just freezes.
Exactly, and that's so common. So today, we're not just learning words, we're learning complete, ready-to-use sentences that you can use immediately in real situations. We're on day 6 of our 30-day fluency journey, and by the end of today, you'll feel so much more confident about actually speaking. Ready to dive in?
Yes, I really need this. Let's do it.
Perfect. Let's start building your sentence library right now. All right, Fizu, let's talk about something really important, expressing what you need. This is super practical because every single day you need to tell people what you want or need, right?
Right, like when I'm hungry or when I need help with something.
Exactly. So let me ask you something simple. Fizu, what do you say when you're hungry and you want to eat?
I want food?
Okay, good try. That's understandable, but it sounds a little, how do I say, too simple, maybe even a bit childish. In natural English, we usually say, I'm hungry, or I'd like something to eat. Try that.
Oh, okay. I'm hungry. I'd like something to eat.
Perfect. See how much more natural that sounds? Now, let me ask you another question. What if you're thirsty? What would you say?
I want drink?
Close. But remember, we need to say a drink, not just drink. And actually, the most natural way is I'm thirsty or I'd like something to drink. Try it again.
I'm thirsty. I'd like something to drink.
Excellent, you got it. Now you're speaking naturally. You know, Fizu, I think a lot of learners make the same mistake you just made. They forget little words like or something, but those little words make a huge difference in how natural you sound.
Yeah, I never really thought about that before. I always...
All right, Fizu, let's do our first real-life situation. Imagine you just arrived in an English-speaking country and you're at a coffee shop. You're a little nervous because it's your first time ordering in English. You walk up to the counter and there's a friendly barista waiting to take your order. I'll be the barista and you're the customer. Ready?
Okay, I'm a little nervous, but I'll try.
That's perfect. Being nervous is totally normal. All right, here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Daily Brew Coffee. What can I get for you today?
I want coffee?
Okay, pause for a second. Remember what we practiced earlier? Instead of I want coffee, you can say I'd like a coffee, please. That sounds much more polite and natural. Try again.
Oh, right. I'd like a coffee, please.
Perfect. Much better. Okay, continuing the scene. Sure. What size would you like? We have small, medium, and large.
Medium?
Good. But let's make it a complete sentence. You can say, I'd like a medium, please, or just medium, please. Try it.
I'd like a medium, please.
Excellent. Okay, great. Would you like room for milk or cream?
Room for what? I don't understand.
Perfect. This is a great learning moment. Room for milk means they don't fill the cup completely, so you have space to add milk. If you don't understand something, remember those sentences we practiced? What can you say?
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat that, please?
Beautiful. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so I'll explain as the barista. Room for milk means I leave some space in the cup so you can add milk. Would you like that?
Oh, I understand now. Yes, please. Room for milk.
Perfect. You're doing great. Okay, continuing. Anything else? Maybe a pastry or a muffin?
What you have?
Okay, close. Let's make that a question. You can say, what do you have? Or what kind of pastries do you have? Try that.
What kind of pastries do you have?
Excellent. Much better. Okay, we have chocolate croissants, blueberry muffins, and banana bread.
I'd like, a chocolate croissant, please.
Perfect. Great choice. That'll be $6.50. How would you like to pay?
By card?
Good. You can also say, I'll pay by card, or can I pay with a card? Both are very natural.
I'll pay by card.
Perfect. Great. Just tap your card here. Okay, scene pause. Fizu, how did that feel?
It felt good. I made some mistakes, but you helped me fix them.
Exactly, and that's the whole point. You learned I'd like instead of I want. You learned how to ask, what do you have? And you learned what room for milk means. These are real phrases you'll hear in coffee shops. Now, let me teach you a few more useful sentences for this situation. If you want to order for here, you say, for here, please. If you want it to go, you say, to go, please. Try both.
For here, please. To go, please.
Perfect. And if you want to ask about the price, you can say, how much is that? Or what's the total? Try those.
How much is that? What's the total?
Excellent. Now you have all the key sentences you need for ordering at a coffee shop. Let's practice one more time quickly, and this time try to use all the natural sentences we practiced. Ready?
Ready.
Hi, what can I get for you?
I'd like a medium coffee, please, with room for milk.
Great. Anything else?
What kind of pastries do you have?
We have croissants and muffins.
I'd like a chocolate croissant, please. For here.
Perfect. That'll be $6.50.
I'll pay by card. What's the total?
Wonderful. Fizu, that was so much better. You sounded like a natural. Did you feel the difference?
Yes, it felt much smoother this time.
Exactly. That's the power of practicing complete sentences. All right, let's move to our second situation. Okay, Fizu, here's our second real-life situation. You're at a clothing store and you're looking for a jacket, but you can't find your size. You need to ask a store employee for help. I'll be the store employee and you're the customer. This is a great situation because asking for help politely is a super useful skill. Ready?
Yes, ready.
All right, let's begin. You walk up to me and I'm organizing some clothes. How do you get my attention politely?
Hello?
That works, but remember, the most polite and common way is to say, excuse me. Try that.
Excuse me.
Perfect. Yes, how can I help you today?
Looking for jacket?
Okay, good start, but let's make that a complete sentence. You can say, I'm looking for a jacket, or I need a jacket. Try again.
I'm looking for a jacket.
Excellent. Much better. Okay, continuing. Sure. What kind of jacket are you looking for?
A black jacket for winter?
Good. You can make that even smoother by saying, I'm looking for a black winter jacket. Try that.
I'm looking for a black winter jacket.
Perfect. Okay, great. What size do you need?
Medium?
Good. You can also say, I need a medium or I wear a medium. Both are natural. Try them.
I need a medium. I wear a medium.
Excellent. Okay, let me check our stock. I'm sorry, we don't have medium in black right now. We have large in black or medium in navy blue. Would either of those work?
Navy blue is okay? Can I see it?
Good. Let's polish that sentence. You can say, navy blue is fine. Could I see it, please? Or can I try it on? Try those.
Navy blue is fine. Could I see it, please?
Perfect. Very polite. Of course. Here you go. The fitting rooms are right over there. Let me know if you need a different size.
Okay, thank you.
Great. Now, scene pause. Imagine you tried on the jacket, but it's too big. You come back out. What do you say to me?
This is big?
Close. You can say, this is too big, or this is a little big. Do you have a smaller size? Try that.
This is too big. Do you have a smaller size?
Excellent, that's perfect. Okay, let me continue as the employee. Oh, I'm sorry, that was our last medium. Would you like me to check if we have it at another store?
Yes, please.
Good. You can make it more complete. Yes, that would be great, thank you. Or, yes, please, I'd appreciate that. Try one.
Yes, that will be great. Thank you.
Perfect, so polite and natural. Okay, one more thing. Let me teach you what to say if you decide not to buy anything. You can say, thank you for your help, but I'll think about it, or I'll come back later. These are polite ways to leave without buying. Try them.
Thank you for your help, but I'll think about it.
Excellent. Now let's practice the whole conversation one more time from the beginning, using all the natural sentences. Ready?
Ready. Excuse me.
Yes, how can I help you?
I'm looking for a black winter jacket. I need a medium.
Sure, let me check. I'm sorry, we don't have medium in black. We have medium in navy blue. Would that work?
Navy blue is fine. Could I see it, please?
Of course. Here you go. The fitting room is over there.
Thank you. This is too big. Do you have a smaller size?
I'm sorry, that was our last medium. Would you like me to check another store?
Yes, that will be great. Thank you.
Perfect. Fizu, that was amazing. You sounded so natural and polite. See how much better it flows when you use complete sentences?
Yes, I felt much more confident that time.
Exactly. And you used so many great phrases. Excuse me, I'm looking for, could I see it? Do you have a smaller size? These are all sentences you can use in any store, not just for jackets. You can use them for shoes, shirts, anything.
That's really helpful. I always felt nervous in stores before.
And now you have the sentences you need. That's the power of practicing real situations. All right, friends, now let's move to our listen and repeat section. Okay, everyone, now it's time to practice together. I'm going to say some key sentences from today's lesson, and I want you to repeat after me out loud. Fizu will practice with us too. Ready? Let's build that speaking confidence. Here we go. Number 1. I'd like a coffee, please.
I'd like a coffee, please.
Great. Again. I'd like a coffee, please.
I'd like a coffee, please.
Perfect. Number 2. Could you help me, please?
Could you help me, please?
Excellent. One more time, nice and clear. Could you help me, please?
Could you help me, please?
Beautiful. Number 3. I'm looking for a jacket.
I'm looking for a jacket.
Good try. The pronunciation is jacket with the stress on the first part, jacket. Try again. I'm looking for a jacket.
I'm looking for a jacket.
Perfect. You got it. Great job. Let's say it one more time together. I'm looking for a jacket.
I'm looking for a jacket.
Excellent. Number 4. Excuse me, where is the train station?
Excuse me, where is the train station?
Great. Again, excuse me, where is the train station?
Excuse me, where is the train station?
Perfect. Number 5. I don't understand. Could you repeat that, please?
I don't understand. Could you repeat that, please?
Wonderful. One more time, nice and clear. I don't understand. Could you repeat that, please?
I don't understand. Could you repeat that, please?
Excellent. And our last one, number 6. Thank you so much for your help.
Thank you so much for your help.
Beautiful. Again, thank you so much for your help.
Thank you so much for your help.
Perfect. Great job, everyone. These 6 sentences are super powerful. If you can say these confidently, you can handle so many daily situations. Practice them every day until they feel automatic. All right, now let's learn some important vocabulary from today's lesson. I'll teach you 5 useful words and phrases, and we'll talk about when to use them. Ready, Fizu?
Ready.
Great. Number 1, I'd like. Fizu, do you remember what I'd like means?
I want?
Close. It means I want, but it's much more polite. I'd like is short for I would like, and we use it when we want to ask for something politely. For example, I'd like a coffee or I'd like to book a table. It's super useful in restaurants, shops, hotels, anywhere you're asking for something. Make sense?
Yes, so it's the polite way to say I want.
Exactly. Number 2, excuse me. This is a very important phrase. We use excuse me to politely get someone's attention, or when we need to pass by someone, or when we didn't hear something clearly. For example, excuse me, could you help me? Or excuse me, I didn't hear you. Fizu, when would you use excuse me?
When I want to talk to someone?
Yes, perfect example. When you want to get someone's attention politely. Great job.
Thank you.
Number 3, could you? This is a polite way to ask someone to do something. For example, could you help me? Or could you repeat that? We use it to make requests sound friendly and polite. Fizu, what does could you mean?
Can you?
Exactly. Could you and can you have the same meaning, but could you sounds a bit more polite and formal. Both are fine to use, but could you is extra polite. Good job. Number 4, I'm looking for. We use this when we're trying to find something or someone. For example, I'm looking for the bathroom, or I'm looking for a good restaurant. It's very common in stores when you're shopping. Fizu, can you give me an example sentence with I'm looking for?
I'm looking for a book.
Perfect. Yes, I'm looking for a book. Great example. You've got it.
Yay!
And number 5, room for milk. This is a specific phrase you'll hear in coffee shops. It means leaving some space in the cup so you can add milk or cream. The barista might ask, would you like room for milk? And you can say, yes, please, or no, thank you. Fizu, now you know what it means, right?
Yes, it means space for milk in the cup.
Exactly. Perfect. So now you have 5 super useful words and phrases you can use immediately. Practice using them this week. All right, Fizu, it's quiz time. Let's see how much you remember from today's lesson. Don't worry, this is just for fun and practice. Ready?
Ready. A little nervous, but ready.
You'll do great. Okay, question 1. You're at a restaurant and you want to order a sandwich. What do you say? Do you say, I want sandwich, or I'd like a sandwich, please?
I'd like a sandwich, please?
Yes, perfect. That's exactly right. Great job. You remembered that I'd like is more polite than I want, and you added please at the end. Excellent.
Yay, I got it.
You did. Okay, question 2. You're in a store and you can't find what you need. How do you politely get the employee's attention? Do you say, hey, or excuse me?
Hey?
Good try, but actually, hey can sound a little too casual or even rude in some situations. The polite way is excuse me. Remember, we practiced that. Excuse me is the best way to get someone's attention politely. Can you try saying it?
Oh, right. Excuse me.
Perfect. Yes, excuse me. That's much better. See, you learned something from the mistake. That's great.
Thank you. I'll remember that now.
Excellent. And question 3, the last one. Someone is speaking too fast and you don't understand. What can you say? Try to remember one of the sentences we practiced.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Yes, perfect. That's exactly right. Sorry, I didn't catch that is a great, polite way to ask someone to repeat. You could also say, could you repeat that, please? Or, I don't understand. All of those are perfect. Great job, Fizu.
Thank you. I feel good about this.
You should. You did an amazing job on the quiz. And everyone watching, if you got these right too, give yourself a high five. You are learning so fast. All right, friends, now I want to share 3 quick speaking tips that will... Good. And tip number 3, use English in real situations as much as you can. If you live in an English-speaking country, practice ordering food, asking for directions, shopping. If you don't live in an English-speaking country, you can still practice. Talk to yourself in English, have imaginary conversations, watch English videos, and repeat what they say. The more you use English in real or realistic situations, the more natural it becomes. Fizu, are you going to try that?
Yes, I'm going to practice ordering coffee this week.
Perfect. That's a great goal. So everyone, remember these 3 tips. Practice complete sentences, don't fear mistakes, and use English in real situations. These will change your speaking game completely. All right, friends, let's quickly summarize what we learned today, because we covered so much valuable material. First, we learned how to make polite requests using I'd like instead of I want. We learned how to ask for help politely with could you help me please and excuse me. We practiced 2 real-life situations, ordering at a coffee shop and asking for help at a clothing store. We learned important phrases like I'm looking for, could I see it, and what do you have? We also learned specific vocabulary like room for milk for coffee shops. Fizu, what did you learn today that was most helpful?
I think the most helpful thing was learning to use complete sentences instead of just words, like saying, I'd like a coffee, please, instead of just coffee. It made me feel so much more confident.
That's wonderful. And you know what I noticed? At the beginning of today's episode, you were making some mistakes and feeling uncertain. But by the end, when we practiced the situations again, you were speaking so smoothly and naturally. Your confidence really grew.
Yes, I really felt that. At first, I was nervous, but after practicing the sentences a few times, they started to feel natural. I'm excited to use them in real life.
That's exactly the goal, and that's what we want for everyone watching the Masu and Fizu Show. We want you to feel confident and ready to use English in real situations. Remember, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to communicate. And now you have the sentences to do that.
I'm really happy with what I learned today.
Me too! You did an amazing job, Fizu, and everyone watching, you did too. Be proud of yourself for investing this time in your English learning. All right, friends, we've reached the end of today's episode of the Masu and Fizu Show, and I just want to say thank you so much for spending this time with us. Learning a language takes dedication and practice, and the fact that you're here, watching, learning, and practicing shows that you're serious about improving your English. That's something to be really proud of.
Yes, thank you for learning with us.
Now, I want to encourage you to do something important. Don't just watch this video once and move on. Come back to it. Re-watch it tomorrow. Practice the sentences again. Try the role plays yourself. The more you repeat these sentences, the more automatic they become. And remember, making mistakes is completely normal and actually helpful. Every mistake teaches you something new.
And don't be afraid to speak. Even if you make mistakes, that's okay.
Exactly. Now, if you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to the Masu and Fizu Show so you don't miss our next lesson. We're on day 6 of our 30-day fluency journey, and we still have so many amazing topics coming up. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.
Yes, join our learning family.
And here's something we'd love to know. Leave a comment below and tell us which situation from today you found most useful. Was it ordering at the coffee shop or asking for help at a clothing store? Or maybe you have a different situation you'd like us to cover in a future episode. We read all your comments and we love hearing from you.
We really do. Your comments make us so happy.
Also, we have one more request. Practice speaking English every single day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Talk to yourself, practice these sentences in the mirror, imagine conversations. Daily practice is the secret to fluency. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. Millions of people around the world are learning English just like you, and we're all here to support each other.
You can do this. We believe in you.
We absolutely do. So keep practicing, keep learning, keep believing in yourself, and we'll see you in the next episode of the Masu and Fizu Show. Until then, speak English every day and confidence will come naturally.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.
Goodbye, friends. Keep shining. You know those moments when you want to say something in English, but the words just disappear? Like your brain knows it, but your mouth freezes. Today, we're going to change that forever. Welcome to day 7 of your English fluency journey. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Masu and Fizu Show. You know, I was talking to a student yesterday, and she told me something interesting. She said, Masu, I study English every day. I know so many words, but when I need to speak, my mind goes completely blank. And I thought, that's exactly what we need to talk about today. Fizu, have you ever felt like that?
Oh, all the time, Masu. Especially when someone asks me a simple question. I know the answer in my language, but in English, nothing comes out.
Exactly. And that's because most learners focus on learning words, but they don't practice using complete sentences in real situations. So today, we're going to practice 99 real, practical sentences that you can actually use in your daily life. And we're going to do it in a fun way, through real conversations and situations. By the end of this episode, you'll have sentences ready in your mind for so many situations. Are you excited?
Yes, I really want to stop thinking so much and just speak naturally.
Perfect. That's exactly what we're doing today. Let's start this journey together. Day 7 is going to be amazing. All right, Fizu, let's start with something simple. I want to ask you a question that people ask every single day. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
How are you today?
I am good, right?
Good try, but let me tell you something. When someone asks, how are you in English, we usually say it a bit differently. We say, I'm good, thanks, how about you? Or, I'm doing well, thank you. See the difference? It sounds more natural and friendly. Can you try again?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. How about you?
Perfect. See how much better that sounds? You're not just answering, you're also showing interest in the other person. That's real conversation. Now, let me ask you another common question. What did you do today?
I wake up and then I eat breakfast.
Okay, I understand what you mean, but let's make it sound more natural. Instead of I wake up, we say I woke up because it already happened. And instead of I eat breakfast, we say I had breakfast or I ate breakfast. So the full sentence would be I woke up and then I had breakfast. Can you say that for me?
I woke up and then I had breakfast.
Excellent, you got it. Now it sounds completely natural. You see, Fizu, speaking English isn't about translating word by word from your language. It's about learning these natural sentence patterns and practicing them until they feel automatic. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense. So I should practice saying complete sentences, not just words.
Exactly, you're getting it. Now, let me ask you this. What do you usually do in the morning?
Usually I check my phone first.
Good, but let's make it even better. You can say, usually I check my phone first thing in the morning. Or you can say, the first thing I do is check my phone. Both are natural and correct. Which one do you like better?
I like the second one. The first thing I do is check my phone.
Perfect. And you know what? Now you can use this pattern for anything. The first thing I do is make coffee. The first thing I do is brush my teeth. The first thing I do is take a shower. See? One pattern, so many possibilities.
Oh, I love that. So I can change the last part and use it for different things?
Exactly. That's how you build fluency, my friend. You learn a pattern and then you practice it with different words. Now, let me ask you another question. Do you prefer mornings or evenings?
I prefer evening.
Close. We usually say evenings with an S when we're talking about them in general, so you would say, I prefer evenings. But you know what would make it even better? Adding a reason. For example, I prefer evenings because I feel more relaxed, or I prefer mornings because I have more energy. Can you try adding a reason?
I prefer evenings because I like to relax after work.
Perfect. Now let's make it sound even more natural. I prefer evenings because I like to relax after work. See how relax sounds better than rest in this sentence? Both are correct, but relax is more commonly used when we talk about unwinding at the end of the day.
Oh, okay. I prefer evenings because I like to relax after work.
Perfect. You're doing amazing. I can already hear the improvement in your sentences. Now, let's practice a bit more before we move to real-life situations. Fizu, what's your favorite way to spend your free time?
My favorite way is to watch movies.
Excellent. That was perfect. See how you're starting to think in complete sentences now? That's exactly what we want. Now, can you tell me, what kind of movies do you like?
I like action movies and comedy movies.
Perfect. But in natural English, we usually say it a bit differently. We say, I like action movies and comedies. We don't need to repeat the word movies for the second type. Or you can say, I'm into action and comedy. That's very natural and casual. Can you try?
I'm into action and comedy.
Awesome. You sound like a native speaker now. See how much more confident you're getting? This is what happens when you practice real sentences. All right, I think you're ready to take it to the next level. Okay, Fizu, now let's have a longer conversation. I want you to imagine we're friends and we haven't seen each other for a week. I'm going to ask you some questions and I want you to answer as naturally as you can. Don't worry about making mistakes, okay? Mistakes are how we learn.
Okay, I'll try my best.
Great. So, hey Fizu, long time no see. How have you been?
Hi, Masu. I have been good. How are you?
Good, but actually, in casual conversation, we usually say I've been good, or even just I've been great, thanks. It sounds more natural than I have been. Can you try again?
Oh, hi, Masu. I've been great, thanks. How about you?
Perfect. Now that sounds completely natural. I've been good too, thank you for asking. So, what have you been up to lately?
What have I been up to? What does that mean?
Ah, great question. What have you been up to is a very common way to ask, what have you been doing? Or how have you been spending your time? It's a casual, friendly question. So, what have you been up to lately?
Oh, I've been studying English every day.
Excellent. That's a perfect answer. And I can tell your English is getting so much better. So, studying English every day, that's impressive. What's your favorite thing about learning English?
My favorite thing is when I can understand movies without subtitle.
Almost perfect. Just a small correction. We say subtitles with an S at the end, even if we're talking about them in general. So, when I can understand movies without subtitles. Can you say it again?
When I can understand movies without subtitles.
Perfect. And honestly, that's one of the best feelings, isn't it? When you realize you're actually understanding everything without reading. I remember when I was learning my second language, and that moment when I understood a whole movie without help was incredible. Have you had that moment yet?
Not completely yet, but sometimes I understand most of the conversations.
That's amazing. That means you're so close. And you know what helps? Watching the same movie multiple times. The first time, maybe with subtitles. The second time, without. And the third time, you'll be surprised how much you understand. Do you do that?
No, I usually watch different movies each time.
That's good too, but I recommend trying to re-watch your favorite movies in English. It really helps because you already know the story, so you can focus on the language. Anyway, tell me, what else do you enjoy doing besides studying English?
I enjoy to play basketball with my friends on weekends.
Good, but let me help you with something. After the word enjoy, we don't use to, we use the ing form. So instead of I enjoy to play, we say I enjoy playing. Can you try again?
I enjoy playing basketball with my friends on weekends.
Perfect. Now that's exactly right. And that's so fun. I love basketball too. How often do you play?
Usually 2 times every week. No, wait, twice a week.
Yes, exactly. Twice a week is the correct way to say it. See, you corrected yourself. That shows you're really learning and thinking in English now. That's wonderful progress. So twice a week, that's great exercise. Do you play in a league or just for fun?
Just for fun. We play at the park near my house.
That's perfect. Playing for fun is the best. And I love that you said near my house. That's a very natural way to describe location. You could also say close to my house or by my house. All of those are natural. Now, let me ask you, after playing basketball, what do you usually do?
After playing, we usually go to a cafe and drink something together.
Excellent. That's a perfect answer. You could also say grab a drink together or get something to drink. Those are very casual and natural expressions. Grab is a great word for casual situations. For example, let's grab coffee or let's grab lunch. It means to get something quickly and casually.
Oh, so I can say, after playing basketball, we usually grab a drink together.
Perfect. Now you sound completely natural. See how learning these small expressions makes such a big difference? You're not just speaking English, you're speaking natural, real-life English. I'm really proud of your progress, Fizu.
Thank you, Masu. I'm feeling more confident already.
And you should be. You're doing amazing. Now let's practice some real-life situations where you'll actually use these sentences. All right, Fizu, now we're going to do something really practical. Imagine you're at a coffee shop. You want to order a drink and maybe have a small conversation with the barista. This is a very common situation and it's perfect for practicing natural English. Are you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so you walk into the coffee shop and you see me organizing some books. You want to ask for help. What would you say to get my attention politely?
Excuse me?
Perfect start. And then?
I need help?
Okay, hold on. That's not wrong, but let me teach you a more polite and natural way. Instead of I want, we usually say I'd like, or can I have, or could I get. Those sound much more polite. So you could say I'd like a coffee, please, or can I have a coffee, please. Try it.
I'd like a coffee, please.
Perfect. So much better. Okay, let's continue. I would then ask, sure, what size would you like? Small, medium, or large?
Medium, please.
Good, but let's make it sound even more natural. You can say, I'll have a medium, please. Or medium would be great, thanks. Both are natural and friendly. Try one.
I'll have a medium, please.
Excellent. Now I would say, great choice. Would you like that hot or iced?
Hot, please.
Perfect. And then I might ask, would you like room for cream? This is a very common question in coffee shops. It means, do you want me to leave some space at the top of the cup so you can add cream or milk? How would you answer?
Room for cream? Yes, please.
Good. Or you could say, yes, please, just a little. Or, no, thank you, that's okay. Both are natural. Now, let's say I tell you the price. That'll be $4.50. What would you say?
Here you are?
That's okay, but more naturally, you can say, here you go, when you're handing someone something. Or you can just say, thank you, as you hand them the money or card. Try it.
Here you go.
Perfect. And then I would say, thank you. Your coffee will be ready in just a moment. Can I get a name for the order?
Oh, my name is Fizu.
Great. And I would say, perfect, Fizu. We'll call you when it's ready. And you could respond with,
Thank you.
excellent. Now, while you're waiting, maybe another customer starts talking to you. They say, it's pretty busy today, isn't it? What would you say?
Yes, it is.
Good, that's correct. But you could also add a little more to keep the conversation going. For example, yes, it is. I guess everyone needs their morning coffee. Or, yeah, but the coffee here is worth the wait. These kinds of responses show you're friendly and open to conversation. Can you try one?
Yes, it is. I guess everyone needs their morning coffee.
Perfect. That sounds so natural. And then they might say, absolutely. This is my favorite coffee shop in the area. Is this your first time here? And you could say,
No, I come here sometimes.
good. Let's make it even better. No, I come here sometimes. Or no, I've been here a few times. Or actually, I come here pretty often. All of these are natural. Choose one.
Actually, I come here pretty often.
Excellent. Now you're having a real conversation. And then they might say, nice, their lattes are amazing. Have you tried them?
Not yet, but I will next time.
Almost perfect. Just say, not yet, but I'll try one next time. That sounds completely natural. Try it.
Not yet, but I'll try one next time.
Perfect. And then the barista calls, Fizu, medium coffee. What do you say?
Thank you.
Great. And you could also say, thank you so much, or thanks, have a great day. Both are friendly and natural. And that's it. You successfully ordered coffee and even had a small conversation with another customer. How do you feel?
I feel good. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was.
Exactly. Once you know the common sentences and patterns, it becomes so much easier. The key sentences we practiced were I'd like, I'll have, here you go, and small talk phrases like I guess everyone needs their coffee. These are super useful in so many situations. Great job with the coffee shop, Fizu. Now let's try a completely different situation. This time, you're at a bookstore and you're looking for a specific type of book, but you need help finding it. I'll be the bookstore employee. Ready?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so you walk into the bookstore and you see me organizing some books. You want to ask for help. What would you say to get my attention politely?
Excuse me?
Perfect start. And then?
I need help?
Good try, but let's make it more natural and polite. You could say, excuse me, could you help me find something? Or, excuse me, I'm looking for a book. Could you help me? Try one of those.
Excuse me, could you help me find something?
Perfect. So friendly and polite. Now I would say, of course, I'd be happy to help. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a book about history.
Good, but let's be a bit more specific so I can help you better. You could say, I'm looking for a book about world history, or I'm interested in books about ancient history, or do you have any books about European history? The more specific you are, the easier it is for them to help you. Try being more specific.
I'm interested in books about ancient history.
Excellent. Now I would say, great, ancient history is fascinating. Are you looking for something specific, like ancient Rome or ancient Egypt, or something more general?
Something about ancient Egypt would be nice.
Perfect. Now I'd say, wonderful. We have a whole section on ancient civilizations. Follow me, I'll show you. And then as we're walking, I might ask, is this for school or just personal interest?
Just personal interest. I really enjoy learning about history.
Good. Let's make it sound even more natural. Just personal interest. I really enjoy learning about history. Or I find history really fascinating. Try one.
I find history really fascinating.
Perfect. So natural. Now we arrive at the section and I say, here we are. This whole shelf is ancient history. The Egypt books are right here. We have everything from beginner-friendly books to more detailed academic ones. What level are you looking for?
Beginner friendly. I don't know so much about it yet.
Perfect almost. Just say, I don't know much about it yet, instead of so much. And that's a great answer. Now I would say, perfect. I actually really recommend this one. It's easy to read and has beautiful pictures. It's one of our best sellers. What would you say?
Oh, can I look at it?
Good. Or you could say, can I take a look? Or may I see it? Or even just, that sounds perfect. All very natural. Try one.
Can I take a look?
Excellent. And I hand you the book and say, of course, here you go. Take your time. Now you flip through it and you like it. What would you say?
This looks good. I will take it.
Almost. Say, I'll take it, not I will take it. We usually use the contraction in casual conversation. Try again.
This looks good. I'll take it.
Perfect. And I might say, great choice. Is there anything else I can help you find today?
No, thank you. This is all.
Good. Or you could say, no, thank you. This is everything. Or, no, this is perfect. Thank you. All natural. And then I'd say, wonderful. You can pay at the register over there. Enjoy your book. What's your response?
Thank you for your help.
Perfect. You could also say, thank you so much for your help. Or, thanks, you've been really helpful. And that's it. You successfully asked for help, had a conversation, and found what you needed. Well done.
That was easier than I expected.
See? Once you know the key phrases like, could you help me find something, I'm looking for, I'm interested in, can I take a look, and I'll take it, bookstore conversations become so easy. These phrases also work in so many other stores too.
I love that. I can use them in different places.
Exactly. That's the beauty of learning practical sentences. They work in so many situations. Now let's practice pronunciation together. All right, everyone, now it's time to practice together. I'm going to say some really useful sentences from today's lesson, and I want you to repeat after me. Fizu will practice too. Ready? Let's go slowly and clearly. First sentence, I'd like a coffee, please.
I'd like a coffee, please.
Perfect. Let's say it one more time, nice and clear. I'd like a coffee, please.
I'd like a coffee, please.
Excellent. Next sentence, could you help me find something?
Could you help me find something?
Good try. The word something can be tricky. Let's break it down. Something. Try again. Could you help me find something?
Could you help me find something?
Perfect. You got it. Again, could you help me find something?
Could you help me find something?
Beautiful. Next one, I'm interested in books about history.
I'm interested in books about history.
Great. Let's say it together one more time. I'm interested in books about history.
I'm interested in books about history.
Wonderful. Now this one, actually, I come here pretty often.
Actually, I come here pretty often.
Good. The word often is pronounced often or sometimes often. Both are correct. Try it often.
Often.
Perfect. Now the full sentence, actually, I come here pretty often.
Actually, I come here pretty often.
Excellent. Next sentence, I'll try one next time.
I'll try one next time.
Perfect. Again, I'll try one next time.
I'll try one next time.
Beautiful. And the last one, thank you so much for your help.
Thank you so much for your help.
Perfect. Again, thank you so much for your help.
Thank you so much for your help.
Excellent work, Fizu, and great job to everyone practicing at home. These sentences will help you in so many daily situations. Practice them every day and they'll become automatic. Now, let's look at some important vocabulary from today's lesson. I'll explain each word simply, give you an example, and tell you when to use it. Fizu, feel free to ask questions if something isn't clear.
Okay.
First word, grab. This is a very casual word that means to get something quickly or casually. For example, let's grab coffee or let's grab lunch. It's informal and friendly. Fizu, when might you use this word?
When I want to eat something with a friend.
Exactly. Let's grab something to eat is perfect. You can also use it for other things, like let me grab my jacket or I'll grab the keys. It's super useful in casual conversation.
Oh, I like this word. Very easy.
Right? Okay, next word, browse. This means to look at things casually without necessarily buying anything. For example, I'm just browsing when you're in a store, or I like to browse bookstores on weekends. Fizu, what do you think browsing means?
Maybe looking at many things but not buying.
Perfect. That's exactly right. When you're in a store and the employee asks, "Can I help you?" you can say, "No thanks, I'm just browsing." It means you're just looking.
Oh, so I can say this when I don't need help in a store.
Exactly. Very polite and natural. Okay, next word, recommend. This means to suggest something because you think it's good. For example, I recommend this restaurant, or can you recommend a good book? Fizu, what do you recommend for learning English?
I recommend watching the Masu Fizu Show.
I love it. That's a great recommendation. Perfect use of the word. Okay, next word, specific. This means detailed or exact, not general. For example, can you be more specific? Or I'm looking for something specific. Fizu, if I ask you, what kind of music do you like, and you say, all kinds, is that specific?
No, it's generic?
Exactly. A specific answer would be, I like jazz and classical music. See the difference?
Yes, specific means more details.
Perfect, you got it. Next word, fascinating. This means extremely interesting or captivating. For example, this book is fascinating, or I find history fascinating. It's stronger than just interesting. Fizu, what do you find fascinating?
I find languages fascinating.
Perfect, great sentence. And last word, worth. This means something has value or is deserving of something. For example, this movie is worth watching, or the coffee is worth the wait. Fizu, is learning English worth the effort?
Yes, it's definitely worth it.
Excellent, perfect use. See how these words make your English sound more natural and expressive? Practice using them in your daily conversations. All right, Fizu, time for a little quiz to see what you remember from today. Don't worry, this is just for fun and practice. Ready?
Ready. I hope I remember everything.
You will. Okay, first question. When you're in a coffee shop and you want to order something, what's a polite way to say it instead of I want?
I'd like, or can I have?
Perfect, exactly right. See, you remembered. Those are much more polite than I want. Great job. Okay, second question. If you're in a bookstore and you need help finding something, what would you say to the employee?
I would say, excuse me, I want help.
Good try, but remember, we just learned a better way than I want. What would be more polite?
Oh, excuse me, could you help me find something?
Yes, perfect. You got it. See, you just needed a little reminder. That's exactly the right way to ask. Excellent. Now, last question. What does the word grab mean in casual English? For example, let's grab lunch.
It means to hold something.
That's what grab means literally, yes. But in this context, when we say, let's grab lunch, what does it mean?
Oh, it means to get something quickly, like to get lunch together.
Exactly. Perfect. Yes. Let's grab lunch means let's get lunch together in a casual, quick way. You got it. See? You knew the answer. You just needed a moment to think. Excellent work.
Thank you. I was confused for a second, but now I understand.
That's completely normal. That's how learning works. You're doing amazing. All right, before we finish today, I want to give you 3 really practical speaking tips that will help you improve your English every single day. Are you ready?
Yes, I love tips.
Great. Tip number 1, practice speaking out loud every single day, even if you're alone. You don't need a conversation partner to practice. Talk to yourself while you're cooking, getting ready, or even walking. Describe what you're doing in English. For example, I'm making breakfast. I'm cracking an egg. I'm adding some salt. This trains your brain to think in English naturally. Fizu, do you ever talk to yourself in English?
Sometimes, but I feel a little silly doing it.
Don't. It's one of the best ways to practice. All language learners do it. Your brain needs to hear you speaking English, even if it's just to yourself. It builds confidence and fluency.
Okay, I'll do it more often.
Perfect. Tip number 2, don't translate in your head. Think directly in English. When you translate from your native language, it slows you down and makes your sentences sound unnatural. Instead, try to think of the English sentence directly. At first, it's hard, but the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Start with simple thoughts like, I'm hungry or I need water, and build from there. Fizu, do you still translate in your head sometimes?
Yes, all the time, especially when I'm trying to say something complicated.
That's okay, it takes time. But try this. When you catch yourself translating, pause and think, how would a native speaker say this simply? Usually, the simple way is the right way, and the more you practice, the less you'll need to translate.
That makes sense. I'll try that.
Awesome. And tip number 3, learn phrases and sentences, not just individual words. Like we did today. Instead of just learning the word coffee, learn the whole sentence. I'd like a coffee, please. Instead of just help, learn, could you help me find something? Or I'm looking for. When you learn complete sentences, you can actually use them in real conversations immediately.
Yes, I noticed that today. When I learned the full sentences, it was so much easier to use them.
Exactly, and you can change small parts of the sentence to fit different situations. That's how you build real fluency. So remember, speak out loud daily, think directly in English, and learn complete sentences. If you do these 3 things every day, your English will improve so fast.
I will. Thank you, Masu.
All right, let's quickly summarize what we learned today so you can remember the most important points. Today was day 7 of your fluency journey, and we focused on practical, real-life sentences that you can actually use in daily conversations. We learned how to order at a coffee shop using polite phrases like "I'd like" and "I'll have," instead of just saying "I want." We practiced asking for help in a bookstore using "Could you help me find?" and "I'm looking for." These same patterns work in so many different situations. We also learned important vocabulary like grab for casual situations, recommend for suggesting things, fascinating for describing interesting things, and worth for talking about value. Remember, these words make your English sound more natural and expressive. And we practiced some key speaking tips. Speak out loud daily, even to yourself. Try to think directly in English instead of translating, and learn complete sentences, not just individual words. Fizu, what did you learn today that was most helpful for you?
I learned that I don't need to say I want all the time. I'd like sounds so much more polite and natural. And I also learned that making mistakes is okay, because that's how I learned the correct way. At first, I said, I want help, and you corrected me to, could you help me? And now I understand the difference.
Exactly, and you corrected yourself several times today, which shows you're really learning. How do you feel now compared to when we started?
I feel much more confident. I know that if I go to a coffee shop or a store, I have real sentences I can use. I'm not perfect yet, but I'm getting better.
And that's exactly the right attitude. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep practicing and improving little by little every day. You're doing amazing. Well, friends, that's it for day 7 of the Masu and Fizu Show. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. I really hope you feel more confident about speaking English in real-life situations now. Remember, learning a language isn't about being perfect from the start. It's about practicing every single day, making mistakes, learning from them, and getting a little bit better each time. Just like Fizu showed us today. He made mistakes, he corrected himself, and he improved. That's exactly how it works for everyone. So here's what I want you to do. First, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Masu and Fizu Show so you don't miss any episodes. We're here to help you become fluent and confident in English one day at a time. Second, I really recommend re-watching this video. The second time you watch, focus on repeating the sentences out loud with us. The more you practice these real-life sentences, the more automatic they'll become. Third, try to use at least one sentence from today in a real conversation this week. Go to a coffee shop, a bookstore, or any store and practice. Even if you feel a little nervous, just try. You'll be surprised how good it feels when you successfully used what you learned. And finally, leave a comment below and tell us what's one sentence you learned today that you're going to practice this week. Or tell us about a time you successfully used English in real life. We read all your comments and we love hearing about your progress.
Yes, and don't be shy. We're all learning together. Making mistakes is part of the journey, so just have fun with it.
Exactly. Well said, Fizu. All right, everyone. Thank you again for being here with us today. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, every sentence you learn, every mistake you make, and every conversation you try brings you one step closer to fluency.
See you in the next episode.
Keep speaking, keep growing, and we'll see you next time on the Masu and Fizu Show. You know those moments when you need to say something in English and the words are right there in your brain, but somehow they just won't come out of your mouth? Today, we're going to change that. Welcome to day 8, where speaking stops being scary and starts feeling completely natural. Hey friends, welcome back to the Masu and Fizu Show. So Fizu, I have a question for you, and I want you to be completely honest with me. When you're about to speak English with someone, what happens in your mind?
Oh, that's actually a really good question. I think I start translating everything from my language to English first, and then I try to speak. But by that time, the person is already looking at me like, "Are you okay?" You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. And honestly, that's what almost every English learner tells me. You're definitely not alone. And you know what? That translation habit, we're going to start breaking it today because day 8 is all about building automatic responses. We're going to practice sentences that will just flow out of you naturally without thinking. Sound good?
That sounds amazing, actually, because honestly, I'm tired of my brain working so hard every time I want to say something simple.
Perfect. That's the energy we need today. So, everyone watching, get comfortable, grab a drink if you want, and let's spend the next 30 minutes really building that speaking confidence together. Fizu, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, let's jump right in. Okay, so let's start with something really simple but super important. Fizu, when someone asks you, how are you, what do you usually say?
I'm fine, thank you.
Right, and that's totally okay, but here's the thing. It can feel a bit robotic sometimes, right? Like you're answering an exam question instead of having a real conversation.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't feel natural.
So let me give you some variations that native speakers actually use every day. You ready to practice?
Yes.
Okay, so instead of always saying I'm fine, you could say I'm doing well, thanks. Or you could say I'm great, how about you? Or even pretty good, just a bit tired. See, same question, but your answer feels more human, more real.
Oh, that's much better. So I can say, I'm doing well, thanks?
Perfect, yes. Now let me ask you, how are you today, Fizu?
I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?
I'm great, thanks for asking. See how natural that felt?
Yeah, that actually felt really good.
Awesome. Now let's try something else. Fizu, what if someone asks you, what do you do? What does that question mean?
What do I do? Like, what am I doing right now?
Good guess, but actually no. This is a super common question, and it actually means, what is your job, or what do you study?
Oh, really? So they're asking about my work.
Exactly. So if someone asks you, what do you do? You could say, I'm a student, or I work at a bank, or I'm a teacher. Make sense?
Yes, that makes sense now. So, what do you do means, what is your job?
Perfect. Now you try. Fizu, what do you do?
Um, I'm I'm a student.
Excellent. Great job. And if someone asks you more, you could add, I study engineering, or I'm studying English, or whatever is true for you.
Oh, okay. So I could say, I'm a student. I study English.
Perfect. Beautiful. That's exactly how native speakers talk. Now, let me give you another really useful one. Let's say you didn't hear something clearly. What do you say?
What?
You could say that, but it might sound a little bit rude, actually, especially if you're talking to someone you don't know well.
Oh, no. So what should I say instead?
Great question. You could say, sorry, could you repeat that? Or pardon me? Or even just, sorry, I didn't catch that. All of these are polite and natural.
Okay, so sorry, could you repeat that is better than just what?
Exactly. Much more polite and friendly. All right, let me test you. Pretend you didn't hear what I just said. What would you say to me?
Sorry, I didn't. Sorry, could you repeat that?
Perfect. Great job, Fizu. See, you're already sounding more natural, and that's exactly what we're building today. Natural, automatic responses that don't require translation in your head.
I already feel more confident.
That's exactly what I love to hear. All right, let's keep going and build on this momentum. Okay, now let's get into some slightly longer conversations. These are the kinds of exchanges you'll have almost every day, whether you're at school, at work, or just talking with friends. Fizu, imagine someone just asked you, "What are you up to today?" What would you say?
I am going to work.
Good try, but let me help you with that. We usually say, "I'm going to work," or "Not much, just relaxing," or "I'm meeting a friend later." We don't usually say, "I am going." We shorten it to, "I'm going." Does that make sense?
Oh, yes, I'm going to work sounds much better.
Exactly. Much more natural. So let me ask you again. Fizu, what are you up to today?
I'm going to work.
And you know what? You could also add a little more to make the conversation flow, like, "I'm going to work, but after that I'm free," or "Not much, just studying English." See, just adding one more sentence makes you sound even more fluent.
That's really helpful. So I should try to say more than just one short sentence.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be complicated, just one or two sentences, and the conversation feels more real. Now, let me give you another situation. Imagine you want to ask someone if they want to grab coffee with you. What would you say?
Do you want coffee with me?
That's close, but we usually say it like this: "Do you want to grab coffee?" Or "Would you like to get coffee sometime?" Both sound really natural.
Oh, do you want to grab coffee? I like that.
Good. Now, here's a question for you. If someone invites you somewhere, but you're busy, how do you say no politely?
I can't?
You could, but that sounds a bit too direct, you know? Instead, you could say, "I'd love to, but I'm busy," or "That sounds great, but I can't today, maybe another time." That way, you're saying no, but you're also being really polite and friendly.
Oh, okay. So I'd love to, but I'm busy is better.
Much better. It shows you're interested, but you just can't make it. Let's practice. Fizu, do you want to grab coffee with me tomorrow?
I'd love to, but I'm busy tomorrow.
Perfect. Beautiful. And you could even add, "Maybe next week." That keeps the conversation friendly.
Oh, I'd love to, but I'm busy. Maybe next week?
Excellent. That's exactly how native speakers talk. You're doing so well, Fizu. Now let's talk about expressing opinions. If someone asks you, "What do you think of this?" how do you answer?
I think it's good.
Sure, that works, but let me give you some variations so you sound more natural and interesting. You could say, "I think it's pretty good," or "In my opinion, it's really nice," or even, "To be honest, I'm not sure." See the difference?
Yes, it sounds much more real, right?
Exactly. More real, more natural. So let me ask you, Fizu, what do you think about learning English through conversations like this one?
I think it's... No, wait. In my opinion, it's really helpful.
Fantastic. See how good that sounded? You're getting it. And one more thing. If you're not sure about something, it's totally okay to say, "I'm not sure," or "I don't really know." You don't always have to have a perfect answer.
That's actually really good to know because sometimes I feel like I need to know everything.
I totally understand that feeling, but in real conversations, even native speakers say, "I'm not sure," all the time. It's completely normal and natural. All right, now let's take everything we just practiced and use them in some real-life situations. Ready?
Yes, I'm excited.
All right, Fizu, here's our first real-life situation. Imagine you walk into a coffee shop. It's a nice, cozy place, and there aren't too many people inside. You walk up to the counter, and the barista smiles at you. I'll be the barista, and you're the customer. Your goal is to order a coffee and maybe have a little friendly conversation. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Great. So here we go. "Hey there, welcome. What can I get for you today?"
Um, I want... I want a coffee, please?
Sure. What size would you like?
Uh, medium?
Okay, good try, Fizu, but let me help you sound a bit more natural. Instead of saying, "I want a coffee," try saying, "I'd like a coffee, please," or "Can I get a medium coffee?" It sounds more polite and natural. Want to try again?
Okay, yes.
All right, let's start over. "Hey, what can I get for you today?"
Hi,
I'd like a medium coffee, please.
Perfect. Would you like room for milk or cream?
Um, room for milk? What does that mean?
Great question. Room for milk means, do you want me to leave a little space in the cup so you can add milk yourself? You can say, yes, please, or no thanks, I'll take it black.
Oh, okay. So I can say yes, please.
Exactly. Let's continue. Would you like room for milk?
Yes, please.
Great. Anything else? Maybe a muffin or a pastry?
No thank you. Just the coffee.
Sounds good. That'll be $4, please.
Here you go.
Thanks. Your coffee will be ready in just a minute. By the way, it's pretty cold outside today, isn't it?
Yes, it's very cold.
Good, but here's a tip. When someone makes small talk like that, you can add a bit more to keep the conversation going. You could say, yes, it's freezing. I really needed this coffee to warm up. Or, yeah, I can't wait for spring. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes, that sounds much better.
Awesome. So let me ask you again. It's pretty cold outside today, isn't it?
Yes, it's freezing. I really needed this coffee to warm up.
I totally understand. Well, enjoy and stay warm.
Thank you.
Perfect. Fizu, that was excellent. You ordered politely, you answered questions, and you even made small talk. How do you feel?
I feel really good. It wasn't as hard as I thought.
Exactly, and that's the whole point. These conversations are actually pretty simple once you practice them a few times. Let me give you the key phrases we just used. Number 1, I'd like a please. Polite way to order. Number 2, can I get a please? Another natural way to order. Number 3, yes please / no thank you. Simple, polite responses. Number 4, that'll be amount. What the cashier says about the price. Number 5, stay warm / have a great day. Friendly goodbyes.
Those are really useful.
They really are. You'll use them all the time. All right, now let's move on to our second situation. Okay, Fizu, here's situation number 2. Imagine you just joined a new gym. You're looking around and you see some equipment you're not sure how to use. You also want to ask about fitness classes. I'll be the gym staff member and you're the new member. Your goal is to ask questions politely and get the information you need. Sound good?
Okay, yes.
Great. So you walk up to me at the front desk. Here we go. Hey, how's it going? Is this your first time here?
Yes, this is my first time.
Awesome. Welcome. Do you need any help getting started?
Yes, I want to know how to use the machines.
Good start, but let's make it sound a bit more natural. Instead of I want to know, try, could you show me how to use the machines? Or, I'm not sure how to use some of the equipment. Could you help me? Want to try again?
Yes. Could you show me how to use the machines?
Of course. Which machine are you interested in?
The running machine.
Close, we usually call it a treadmill. So you could say, could you show me how to use the treadmill?
Oh, could you show me how to use the treadmill?
Absolutely. So first, you step on here, and then you press this button to start. You can adjust the speed with these buttons. Want to give it a try?
Yes, thank you.
No problem. And hey, just so you know, we also have fitness classes every day. Are you interested?
Yes. What classes do you have?
Perfect question. Very natural. We have yoga, spinning, Zumba, and strength training. They're all included in your membership.
Oh, that's great. What time is the yoga class?
Yoga is at 6 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays. Would you like to sign up?
Yes, I would like to sign up.
Excellent, but just a small tip. You can shorten it to, yes, I'd like to sign up, or just, yes, please. It sounds more natural. Try it.
Yes, I'd like to sign up.
Perfect. I'll add you to the list. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoy your workout.
Thank you.
Fantastic job, Fizu. You asked questions politely, you got the information you needed, and you even signed up for a class. That was really great.
Thank you. I made some mistakes, but I learned a lot.
Exactly, and that's the whole point. Making mistakes is how you learn. Now let me give you the key phrases from this situation. Number 1, could you show me how to use equipment, polite way to ask for help. Number 2, I'm not sure how to use item, admitting you need help. Number 3, what classes do you have? Asking about options. Number 4, what time is the class? Asking about schedule. Number 5, I'd like to sign up. Expressing interest.
These are really helpful. I feel like I could actually do this in real life now.
That's exactly the goal. And you know what? The more you practice these kinds of conversations, the easier they become. Your brain starts to remember the patterns, and eventually, you don't even have to think about it anymore. It just comes out naturally.
I really hope so.
It will, I promise. Just keep practicing. All right, everyone, those were our 2 real-life situations for today. Now let's move on to some listening and speaking practice. All right, everyone, now it's time to practice together. This is where you actually speak out loud. Don't be shy, even if you're alone in your room, speak out loud. That's how your mouth learns to make these sounds automatically. Fizu and I will do it together, and you do it with us. Ready?
Ready.
Great. I'll say each sentence slowly and clearly, and then we'll all repeat it together. Here we go. Number 1. I'd like a coffee, please. Let's say it together. I'd like a coffee, please.
I'd like a coffee, please.
Perfect. Again, I'd like a coffee, please.
I'd like a coffee, please.
Excellent. Number 2, could you repeat that? Ready? Could you repeat that?
Could you repeat that?
Great. One more time. Could you repeat that?
Could you repeat that?
Beautiful. Number 3, I'm doing well, thanks. Let's go. I'm doing well, thanks.
I'm doing well, thanks.
Nice. Again, I'm doing well, thanks.
I'm doing well, thanks.
Wonderful. Number 4, could you show me how to use this? Here we go. Could you show me how to use this?
Could you show me how to use this?
Good, but let's work on the pronunciation a little. It's could you, not could you. Listen, could you.
Could you?
Perfect. Now the whole sentence. Could you show me how to use this?
Could you show me how to use this?
Excellent. Much better. Number 5. I'd love to, but I'm busy. Let's say it. I'd love to, but I'm busy.
I'd love to, but I'm busy.
Perfect. One more time. I'd love to, but I'm busy.
I'd love to, but I'm busy.
Great job. And last one, number 6. In my opinion, it's really good. Ready? In my opinion, it's really good.
In my opinion, it's really good.
Perfect. Again, in my opinion, it's really good.
In my opinion, it's really good.
Excellent work, Fizu, and great job to everyone watching and practicing with us. These sentences are going to be so useful in your daily conversations. The more you repeat them, the more they'll feel natural. All right, let's move on to vocabulary. All right, now let's learn some really important words and phrases that came up in today's lesson. We'll go through them one by one, and I'll explain what they mean and when to use them. Fizu, are you ready?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's start with the first one, grab. Fizu, do you know what grab means?
To take something?
Yes, exactly. Grab means to take something quickly or to get something, but we also use it in casual conversation. For example, let's grab coffee means let's get coffee together. Or can you grab my phone means can you get my phone for me? It's a very casual, everyday word.
Oh, so grab coffee means get coffee.
Exactly. It's informal and friendly. You wouldn't use it in a very formal situation, but with friends or coworkers, it's perfect. Example sentence. Do you want to grab lunch after work?
Got it. That's really useful.
Great. Okay, second word, treadmill. We talked about this earlier. Fizu, what's a treadmill?
It's the running machine at the gym.
Perfect, exactly. A treadmill is the machine where you run or walk in place. It's very common in gyms. Example sentence: I usually spend 30 minutes on the treadmill.
Okay, treadmill. I'll remember that.
Awesome. Third phrase, room for milk. Fizu, do you remember what this means?
It's when they ask if I want space in my coffee for milk.
Exactly. Perfect. When a barista asks, do you want room for milk, they're asking if they should leave some space in your cup so you can add milk. Example, I'll have a large coffee with room for milk, please.
That makes sense.
Great. Fourth word, sign up. Fizu, what does sign up mean?
To join something?
Yes, exactly. Sign up means to register or join something, like a class, a membership, or an event. Example sentence: I want to sign up for the yoga class.
Oh, so if I want to join something, I say I want to sign up.
Perfect, exactly. You've got it. Fifth phrase, how's it going? Fizu, what do you think this means?
Is it like, how are you?
Yes, perfect. How's it going is a casual way to say, how are you? You can answer with, it's going well, thanks, or pretty good, or even not bad. It's very casual and friendly. Example, when you see a friend, you might say, hey, how's it going?
Oh, so I can say, how's it going instead of, how are you?
Exactly. Both are good, but how's it going is more casual.
I like that.
Great. And the last one, to be honest. Fizu, when do we use this phrase?
I'm not sure.
No problem. To be honest is a phrase we use when we want to give our real opinion or tell the truth about something. Example, to be honest, I'm a bit nervous about the test. Or, to be honest, I didn't like the movie. It's a way to be sincere and direct.
Oh, so it's like saying, actually, or really.
Kind of, yes. It's a way to emphasize that you're being truthful. Example sentence: to be honest, I think learning English is getting easier for me.
That's a great example.
Glad you like it. All right, those are our 6 important words and phrases for today. Let's review them quickly. 1. Grab, to get something, casual way to say get, let's grab coffee. 2. Treadmill, the running machine at the gym. 3. Room for milk, space in your coffee cup for milk. 4. Sign up, to register or join something. 5. How's it going? Casual way to say, how are you? 6. To be honest, phrase to give your real opinion.
These are all so useful.
They really are. You'll hear them and use them all the time in everyday English. All right, now let's test your knowledge with a mini quiz. Okay, Fizu, quiz time. I'm going to ask you 3 questions about what we learned today. Don't worry if you get something wrong. This is just practice. Ready?
I'm ready. A little nervous, but ready.
You'll do great. Okay, question number 1. If someone asks you, what do you do? What are they asking about?
They're asking what I'm doing right now?
Good try, but actually, no. Remember, what do you do means what is your job or what do you study? Want to try again?
Oh, right. They're asking about my job.
Exactly, perfect. So if someone asks you, what do you do? You could say, I'm a student, or I work at a hospital, or whatever your job is. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, question number 2. If you want to politely ask someone to say something again, what can you say?
Could you repeat that?
Perfect, excellent. You got it right away. That's exactly what you should say. Could you repeat that? Or, sorry, I didn't catch that. Both are polite and natural. Well done.
Yes, I remembered.
You did. Great memory. Okay, last question, number 3. If someone invites you somewhere, but you're busy, how can you say no politely?
I can say, I can't go?
You could say that, but remember, we want to sound polite and friendly, right? What's a better way?
Oh, I'd love to, but I'm busy.
Perfect. Yes, that's exactly right. I'd love to, but I'm busy. Or that sounds great, but I can't today. Maybe another time. Both sound really polite and keep the friendship strong. Excellent job, Fizu.
Thank you. I got it right.
You did. And you know what? Even when you got something wrong at first, you corrected yourself and learned. That's exactly how learning works. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. I feel more confident now.
That's wonderful. All right, everyone, great job on the quiz. Now let's talk about some practical speaking tips that will help you improve even faster. All right, friends, now I want to share 3 super practical tips that will really help you speak English more naturally and confidently. These are things you can start doing today. Ready?
Yes.
Perfect. So tip number 1, speak out loud every single day, even if you're alone. I know it might feel a little strange at first, but here's the truth. Your mouth needs practice making English sounds. You can talk to yourself about your day, describe what you're doing, or even practice conversations in your head, but say them out loud. Fizu, do you ever talk to yourself in English?
To be honest, not really. I feel a little silly doing it.
I totally understand, but here's the thing. When you practice alone, there's no pressure, no judgment. You can make as many mistakes as you want and nobody will hear them except you. And your mouth gets stronger and faster at making English sounds. Try it for just 5 minutes a day. You'll be amazed at how much it helps.
Okay, I'll try it. Maybe I'll describe what I'm cooking for dinner or something.
Perfect. That's a great idea. Exactly the kind of thing you should do. All right, tip number 2, stop translating in your head, start thinking in English. I know this is hard at first, but it's so important. When you translate from your native language to English, it takes too long and it makes your sentences sound unnatural. Instead, try to think directly in English. Start with simple thoughts like, I'm hungry, or it's a nice day. Fizu, is this something you struggle with?
Yes, all the time. I always translate first, and it makes everything slower.
Exactly, and that's totally normal when you're learning. But here's what you can do. Whenever you catch yourself translating, stop and try to think of the English phrase directly. It will feel hard at first, but the more you practice, the easier it gets. Eventually, English will just flow naturally without translation.
That sounds amazing. I really want to get to that point.
You will. Just keep practicing. And here's tip number 3. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Every mistake is actually proof that you're learning. Seriously, when you make a mistake, it means you tried something new, and now you know the right way to say it. Native speakers don't care if you make mistakes. They're usually just happy that you're trying to communicate. Fizu, how do you feel about making mistakes when you speak?
Honestly, I used to feel really embarrassed. But today, when I made mistakes with you, it didn't feel so bad. You explained things nicely, and I learned the right way.
Exactly, and that's how it should feel. Mistakes are just part of the process. The more you accept that, the more confident you'll become. So my challenge to you and to everyone watching is this. Make at least one mistake in English every day. Because if you're making mistakes, it means you're actually speaking.
I love that. Make at least one mistake every day.
Exactly. So let's review our 3 tips. Number 1, speak out loud every day, even if you're alone. Number 2, stop translating, start thinking in English. And number 3, don't be afraid of mistakes. They're proof you're learning.
These tips are really helpful. I'm going to start using them today.
That's exactly what I want to hear. All right, now let's quickly summarize everything we learned in today's episode. All right, everyone, we covered so much today. Let me quickly summarize the most important things we learned. First, we talked about how to respond naturally when someone asks, "How are you?" Instead of always saying, "I'm fine," you can say, "I'm doing well, thanks," or "pretty good," or "I'm great, how about you?" These responses sound much more natural and human. Second, we learned that "what do you do" means "what is your job," not "what are you doing now." So you can answer with "I'm a student," or "I work at a bank," or whatever your job is. Third, we practiced how to ask someone to repeat something politely by saying, "Could you repeat that?" or "Sorry, I didn't catch that," instead of just saying, "What?" Then we did 2 real-life situations. In the first one, we practiced ordering at a coffee shop and making small talk. In the second one, we practiced asking for help at the gym and signing up for a class. Both situations gave us really practical phrases we can use every single day. We also practiced 6 super useful vocabulary words and phrases: grab, treadmill, room for milk, sign up, how's it going, and to be honest. And finally, we talked about 3 important speaking tips. Speak out loud every day, stop translating and start thinking in English, and don't be afraid of mistakes. Fizu, what was the most important thing you learned today?
I think the most important thing for me was learning that mistakes are okay. I used to feel so nervous about making mistakes, but today I made several mistakes and you helped me learn the right way, and now I feel more confident.
That's beautiful. I'm so glad you feel that way. And you know what? You really did improve throughout this episode. At the beginning, you were translating and hesitating, but by the end, you were speaking much more naturally. That's real progress.
Thank you. I can feel it too. I'm really excited to keep practicing.
That's exactly the attitude that will make you fluent. All right, everyone, that's our summary. Now let's wrap up this episode. All right, friends, we've reached the end of day 8 of our English fluency journey, and I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for investing this time in yourself. Learning a language takes effort, and the fact that you're here practicing with us means you're serious about improving. That's really amazing.
Yes, thank you everyone for learning with us. I hope you practiced out loud during the listen and repeat section.
Exactly. And if you didn't speak out loud this time, that's okay. But I really encourage you to watch this video again and actually speak the sentences out loud. That's where the real magic happens. Your mouth needs to practice making these sounds, and the more you do it, the more automatic it becomes. Remember, fluency doesn't come from just watching videos or reading books. It comes from actually using English every day, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes. Talk to yourself, describe your day, practice the sentences we learned today. Whatever you do, just make sure you're speaking.
And don't forget, mistakes are your friends. Every time you make a mistake, you learn something new.
Absolutely. Well said, Fizu. Now, before we go, I have a small challenge for everyone watching. In the comments below, I want you to write 1 sentence in English about what you learned today. It can be simple, like, I learned how to order coffee politely, or I learned that mistakes help me improve. Doesn't matter what you write, just practice using English.
Yes, and if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the Masu and Fizu Show so you don't miss our next lesson.
Exactly. We're releasing new episodes regularly, and each one will help you build your speaking confidence step by step. Also, if you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up. It really helps other English learners find our videos too. And one more thing, if you really want to improve fast, watch this episode again tomorrow, or even later today. Repetition is the secret to fluency. The more you hear these sentences and practice them, the more natural they'll become.
I'm definitely going to practice. I'd love to, but I'm busy, because I always forget how to say no politely.
That's a great one to practice. All right, everyone, that's it for today. Thank you again for joining us on the Masu and Fizu Show. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, every single day you're getting better.
See you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone. Keep speaking, keep learning, and we'll see you next time on the Masu and Fizu Show.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You know those moments when English words are right there in your brain, but your mouth just won't say them? What if I told you there's one practice method that can completely change that? Today, we're doing something special on the Masu and Fizu Show, shadowing practice that actually makes speaking automatic. Hey friends, welcome to the Masu and Fizu Show. So Fizu, I have a question for you. Have you ever watched a movie in English and thought, wow, they speak so smoothly, so naturally, and then you try to speak and it feels different?
Oh my God, yes, all the time, Masu. Like, I understand what they're saying, but when I try to speak like that, my brain just stops working. Everything feels so slow and awkward.
Right? And you know what's interesting? It's not because you don't know English. It's because your mouth hasn't practiced the movements enough. It's like learning to ride a bike. Your brain knows what to do, but your body needs practice. That's exactly what shadowing does. It trains your mouth to move naturally with English sounds.
Shadowing? What's that?
Perfect question. Shadowing means you listen to a sentence and immediately repeat it. Almost like you're copying the speaker's shadow. You match their speed, their rhythm, their pronunciation, everything. And today, we're practicing 99 real-life sentences together. By the end of this episode, speaking English will feel so much more natural. Trust me on this one.
99 sentences? That sounds like a lot.
It does, but here's the thing. We're not memorizing. We're training your mouth to speak automatically, like going to the gym, but for your speaking muscles. You ready to start?
Absolutely. I really want to sound more natural when I speak.
Then let's make that happen today. Let's begin. Okay, Fizu, before we jump into our 99 sentences, I want to understand something. When you speak English, what feels the hardest part?
I think the hardest part is speaking fast. I can say the words, but it takes me so long to make the sentence.
That's really common, and actually, speed isn't the problem. The problem is that you're thinking about each word separately, right? Like you're building the sentence piece by piece?
Exactly. I think, okay, subject first, then verb, and by that time, the conversation is already over.
I get it. So here's what shadowing does differently. Instead of thinking about grammar rules, you practice whole sentences over and over until they become automatic. Like when someone says, "How are you?" You don't think about it. You just say, "I'm good, thanks," right?
Yeah, that one is easy now.
Because you've said it 1,000 times. Your mouth knows it automatically. Shadowing helps you create that automatic feeling with more sentences. So today, we'll practice sentences in chunks, sentences you'll actually use in real life.
Okay, that makes sense. So I just copy you.
Exactly. Listen carefully, then repeat immediately. Don't think too much. Just let your mouth follow mine. Let's try one right now. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, listen. I'd like to order a coffee, please.
I'd like to order a coffee, please.
Good. Now again, but this time try to copy my exact rhythm. Listen. I'd like to order a coffee, please.
I'd like to order a coffee, please.
Better. Did you notice how I connected "I'd like to" really smoothly? It's not "I would like to." It's "I'd like to," almost like one word.
Oh, I didn't notice that before.
That's why shadowing is so powerful. You start noticing things native speakers do naturally. The rhythm, the connections, the flow. Let's try another one. Listen, could you help me with this?
Could you help me with this?
Perfect. Now, quick question, Fizu. When would you use that sentence?
When I need someone to help me.
Yes, but can you give me a specific situation? Like, where are you? What do you need help with?
Oh, like maybe at work if I don't understand something.
Exactly, or at a store, or asking a friend, or in class, so many situations. That's why this sentence is super useful. When you practice it now, your mouth will remember it later when you actually need it. That's the magic of shadowing.
I love that. So we're basically preparing my mouth for real conversations.
Exactly right. You're training your speaking muscles, and the more you practice, the more confident you'll feel. Now, I want to try something. I'm going to say a sentence, and I want you to repeat it. But this time, I won't tell you what it means first. Just focus on copying the sound. Ready?
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, listen. I'm thinking about going to the gym later.
I'm thinking about going to the gym later.
Good try. But listen to thinking about. It sounds like thinking about, almost connected. Try again. I'm thinking about going to the gym later.
I'm thinking about going to the gym later.
Much better. So what does that sentence mean?
It means I'm considering going to the gym.
Exactly. Thinking about means you're considering something. Maybe you'll do it, maybe you won't. You could also say, I'm thinking about watching a movie, or I'm thinking about calling my friend. See how useful that pattern is?
Yeah, I can use that pattern for lots of things.
Exactly. And because you practice saying it out loud, it'll come to you naturally next time. That's why today's practice is so important. We're not just learning sentences, we're making them automatic.
I'm already feeling more confident.
That's what I love to hear. All right, let's keep going with more practice. Okay, Fizu, now let's practice some more longer, more natural conversations. I'm going to say a few sentences like we're having a real conversation, and you shadow me. The goal is to sound as natural as possible. Don't worry about being perfect, just follow my rhythm and flow. Ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, imagine we're two friends talking about weekend plans. Listen to this whole conversation first, then we'll practice it together. Here we go. Hey, what are you doing this weekend? I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll visit my parents. That sounds nice. How long has it been since you saw them? Oh, probably about 2 months. I've been so busy with work.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is, but we'll break it down. Let's start with the first line. Listen. Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
Great! Now notice how casual hey sounds at the beginning. It's friendly and relaxed. Try it again with that feeling. Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
Perfect. Now the response. Listen. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll visit my parents.
I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll visit my parents.
Good. Now, quick question. Why did I say, I'm not sure yet, instead of just, I don't know?
Because it sounds more polite?
Close. It's not really about polite. It's more like you're still thinking about it. I'm not sure yet means you haven't decided. I don't know can sound like you have no idea at all. Make sense?
Oh, yes. So I'm not sure yet is better when you're still deciding.
Exactly right. See how shadowing helps you understand these little differences? All right, next part. Listen. That sounds nice. How long has it been since you saw them?
That sounds nice. How long has it been since you saw them?
Excellent. Now, this is a really useful question pattern. How long has it been since? You can use this for so many things. Fizu, can you try making your own sentence with this pattern?
How long has it been since you eat pizza?
Ooh, good try, but we need to change the verb. It should be, how long has it been since you ate pizza? Because we're talking about the past.
Oh, how long has it been since you ate pizza?
Perfect, you got it. See how you made a small mistake, but then you corrected it, and now you understand. That's exactly how learning works. Now, let's finish the conversation. Listen. Oh, probably about 2 months. I've been so busy with work.
Oh, probably about 2 months. I've been so busy with work.
Fantastic. Now let's put the whole thing together. I'll say my parts, you say the responses. Ready? Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll visit my parents.
That sounds nice. How long has it been since you saw them?
Oh, probably about 2 months. I've been so busy with work.
Excellent. That sounded so natural. Did you feel how smooth it was?
Yes, it felt really good. Like I was actually having a real conversation.
That's exactly the point. When you practice like this, your brain starts to think in English instead of translating. Let me give you another scenario. This time, imagine you're talking to a coworker about a project. Listen first. Have you finished the report yet? Almost. I just need to add a few more details. Great. When do you think you'll be done? Probably by this afternoon.
Okay, I'm ready to practice.
All right, let's break it down. Listen. Have you finished the report yet?
Have you finished the report yet?
Good. Now the response. Almost. I just need to add a few more details.
Almost. I just need to add a few more details.
Perfect. Now, Fizu, when someone asks if you finished something and you say almost, what does that mean?
It means I'm not finished, but I'm close, right?
Exactly. It's like 90% done. You're almost there. Great understanding. Next line. Great. When do you think you'll be done?
Great. When do you think you'll be done?
Wonderful. And finally, probably by this afternoon.
Probably by this afternoon.
Excellent. Now notice the word probably. What does that tell us?
That you're not 100% sure?
Exactly right. Probably means maybe 80% sure. It's not a promise, but it's very likely. English speakers use probably all the time to sound less forceful and more natural. Good job understanding that. Now, let's do the whole conversation together. I'll ask, you answer. Ready?
Ready.
Have you finished the report yet?
Almost. I just need to add a few more details.
Great. When do you think you'll be done?
Probably by this afternoon.
Perfect. Fizu, you're doing amazing. Can you feel how much more confident you sound already?
Yes, honestly, at the beginning of this episode, I was a little nervous about 99 sentences, but now I'm actually excited.
That's the spirit. And that's exactly what shadowing does. It builds your confidence naturally. You're not thinking about grammar rules, you're just speaking. And the more you practice, the easier it gets. All right, now let's move into our real-life situation role plays. This is where things get really fun. All right, Fizu, for our first role play today, I want us to imagine a really cool situation. Have you ever heard of a language exchange cafe?
A language exchange cafe? No, what's that?
It's a cafe where people go to practice speaking different languages. Maybe you want to practice English and someone else wants to practice your language, so you help each other. It's really popular in big cities. So today, you're at a language exchange cafe and you just sat down at a table with someone new. I'll be the other person. Your goal is to introduce yourself and start a conversation. Sound good?
Okay, that sounds fun, but I'm a little nervous.
That's totally normal, but remember, everyone at a language exchange is there to learn, so nobody judges mistakes. In fact, mistakes help you learn. All right, let's start. I'll begin the conversation. Here we go. Hi, is this seat taken?
No, please sit down.
Good start, but let's make it sound more natural and friendly. Try, no, please, go ahead. Or, not at all, have a seat. Let's try again. Hi, is this seat taken?
Not at all. Have a seat.
Perfect, much friendlier. Okay, continuing. Thanks, I'm Emma. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Fizu.
Great. Now, in a language exchange, it's good to ask what language they're learning. What would you say?
What language do you learn?
Close, but we need to say, what language are you learning? Because it's happening now. Try again.
What language are you learning?
Perfect. Great job correcting that. Okay, let me answer. I'm learning Spanish. How about you? What language are you here to practice?
I'm here to practice my English speaking.
Excellent. That's exactly right. Now, Emma might ask your level. Let's continue. That's great. How long have you been learning English?
I have been learning English for 5 years.
Good, but it sounds a tiny bit formal. Native speakers usually say, I've been learning English for 5 years. It's the same meaning, just more natural. Try it.
I've been learning English for 5 years.
Perfect, much more natural. Okay, continuing. Wow, 5 years, that's impressive. What made you want to learn English?
Because I want to travel and meet people from different countries.
Beautiful answer, really natural and clear. Now, it's good to ask her a question too, to keep the conversation balanced. What could you ask?
Maybe, why do you want to learn Spanish?
Perfect question. Let's hear how it sounds in the conversation.
Why do you want to learn Spanish?
I'm planning to move to Barcelona next year for work, so I really need to improve my Spanish. Do you travel often?
Not very often, but I hope to travel more in the future.
Great answer, really natural. Now, let's say Emma wants to practice with you regularly. Listen to what she says. This is really nice. Would you like to exchange contact information? Maybe we could practice together every week.
Yes, that sounds a great idea.
Ooh, small mistake. It should be, that sounds like a great idea. You need like in there. Try again.
That sounds like a great idea.
Perfect. You got it. Okay, last part. Awesome. Here's my number. Just text me whenever you're free.
Thank you. I'll text you soon.
Excellent. Or you could also say, I'll text you soon, which is super common and casual. Let's try that.
I'll text you soon.
Perfect. Fizu, wow, you just had a complete conversation at a language exchange cafe. How do you feel?
I feel really good. I made some mistakes, but you helped me fix them, and now I understand better.
Exactly, and that's real learning. In a real language exchange, people are so supportive, just like this. Now, let's practice 3 key phrases from this situation. Repeat after me. Not at all. Have a seat.
Not at all. Have a seat.
I've been learning English for 5 years.
I've been learning English for 5 years.
That sounds like a great idea.
That sounds like a great idea.
Fantastic. Those 3 phrases are super useful in many situations. Great job. All right, Fizu, now let's do a completely different situation. Imagine you're at a community festival in your neighborhood. There's food, music, games. It's really fun and lively. You're standing near a food stall and someone friendly starts talking to you. I'll be that person. Your job is to have a friendly, casual conversation. Ready?
Ready. This sounds fun.
Great. Let's start. Here we go. Wow, this festival is amazing, right? Have you tried the food yet?
No, not yet. I just arrived here.
Good, but let's make it sound more natural. Try, no, not yet. I just got here. It's the same meaning, but more casual. Go ahead.
No, not yet. I just got here.
Perfect. Much better. Okay, continuing. You should definitely try the tacos from that stall over there. They're incredible.
Oh, thank you for the recommendation. I'll try them.
Great. Or even more naturally, I'll definitely try them. Try that.
I'll definitely try them.
Awesome. Now, you could ask a follow-up question, like asking if they've been to this festival before. What would you say?
Have you been coming to this festival before?
Close, but it should be, have you been to this festival before? Try it.
Have you been to this festival before?
Perfect. Great correction. Okay, let me answer. Yeah, I come every year. I live just around the corner. How about you? Do you live nearby?
Yes, I live near here too. This is my first time at the festival.
Excellent. Really clear. Now watch this natural response. Oh, your first time? You're going to love it. They have live music starting in about 20 minutes. Are you into music?
Yes, I love music. What kind of music they will play?
Good try, but it should be what kind of music will they play? The will comes before they. Try again.
What kind of music will they play?
Perfect. You got it. Okay, here's my answer. Mostly jazz and some local bands. It's always really good. Oh, by the way, I'm Daniel.
Nice to meet you, Daniel. I'm Fizu.
Great. So natural. Now, Daniel... All right, Fizu, for our first role play today, I want us to imagine a really cool situation. Have you ever heard of a language exchange cafe?
A language exchange cafe? No, what's that?
It's a cafe where people go to practice speaking different languages. Maybe you want to practice English and someone else wants to practice your language, so you help each other. It's really popular in big cities. So today, you're at a language exchange cafe and you just sat down at a table with someone new. I'll be the other person. Your goal is to introduce yourself and start a conversation. Sound good?
Okay, that sounds fun, but I'm a little nervous.
That's totally normal, but remember, everyone at a language exchange is there to learn, so nobody judges mistakes. In fact, mistakes help you learn. All right, let's start. I'll begin the conversation. Here we go. Hi, is this seat taken?
No, please sit down.
Good start, but let's make it sound more natural and friendly. Try, no, please, go ahead. Or, not at all, have a seat. Let's try again. Hi, is this seat taken?
Not at all. Have a seat.
Perfect. Much friendlier. Okay, continuing. Thanks. I'm Emma. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Fizu.
Great. Now, in a language exchange, it's good to ask what language they're learning. What would you say?
What language do you learn?
Close, but we need to say what language are you learning because it's happening now. Try again.
What language are you learning?
Perfect. Great job correcting that. Okay, let me answer. I'm learning Spanish. How about you? What language are you here to practice?
I'm here to practice my English speaking.
Excellent. That's exactly right. Now, Emma might ask your level. Let's continue. That's great. How long have you been learning English?
I have been learning English for 5 years.
Good, but it sounds a tiny bit formal. Native speakers usually say, I've been learning English for 5 years. It's the same meaning, just more natural. Try it.
I've been learning English for 5 years.
Perfect. Much more natural. Okay, continuing. Wow, 5 years. That's impressive. What made you want to learn English?
Because I want to travel and meet people from different countries.
Beautiful answer. Really natural and clear. Now, it's good to ask her a question too, to keep the conversation balanced. What could you ask?
Maybe, why do you want to learn Spanish?
Perfect question. Let's hear how it sounds in the conversation.
Why do you want to learn Spanish?
I'm planning to move to Barcelona next year for work, so I really need to improve my Spanish. Do you travel often?
Not very often, but I hope to travel more in the future.
Great answer. Really natural. Now, let's say Emma wants to practice with you regularly. Listen to what she says. This is really nice. Would you like to exchange contact information? Maybe we could practice together every week.
Yes, that sounds a great idea.
Ooh, small mistake. It should be, that sounds like a great idea. You need like in there. Try again.
That sounds like a great idea.
Perfect. You got it. Okay, last part. Awesome. Here's my number. Just text me whenever you're free.
Thank you. I'll text you soon.
Excellent. Or you could also say, I'll text you soon, which is super common and casual. Let's try that.
I'll text you soon.
Perfect. Fizu, wow, you just had a complete conversation at a language exchange cafe. How do you feel?
I feel really good. I made some mistakes, but you helped me fix them, and now I understand better.
Exactly, and that's real learning. In a real language exchange, people are so supportive, just like this. Now, let's practice 3 key phrases from this situation. Repeat after me. Not at all. Have a seat.
Not at all. Have a seat.
I've been learning English for 5 years.
I've been learning English for 5 years.
That sounds like a great idea.
That
sounds like a great idea. Fantastic. Those 3 phrases are super useful in many situations. Great job. All right, Fizu, now let's do a completely different situation. Imagine you're at a community festival in your neighborhood. There's food, music, games. It's really fun and lively. You're standing near a food stall, and someone friendly starts talking to you. I'll be that person. Your job is to have a friendly, casual conversation. Ready?
Ready. This sounds fun.
Great, let's start. Here we go. Wow, this festival is amazing, right? Have you tried the food yet?
No, not yet. I just arrived here.
Good, but let's make it sound more natural. Try, no, not yet. I just got here. It's the same meaning, but more casual. Go ahead.
No, not yet. I just got here.
Perfect, much better. Okay, continuing. You should definitely try the tacos from that stall over there. They're incredible.
Oh, thank you for the recommendation. I will try them.
Great. Or even more naturally, I'll definitely try them. Try that.
I'll definitely try them.
Awesome. Now, you could ask a follow-up question, like asking if they've been to this festival before. What would you say?
Have you been coming to this festival before?
Close, but it should be, have you been to this festival before? Try it.
Have you been to this festival before?
Perfect. Great correction. Okay, let me answer. Yeah, I come every year. I live just around the corner. How about you? Do you live nearby?
Yes, I live near here too. This is my first time at the festival.
Excellent. Really clear. Now, watch this natural response. Oh, your first time? You're going to love it. They have live music starting in about 20 minutes. Are you into music?
Yes, I love music. What kind of music they will play?
Good try, but it should be, what kind of music will they play? The will comes before they. Try again.
What kind of music will they play?
Perfect. You got it. Okay, here's my answer. Mostly jazz and some local bands. It's always really good. Oh, by the way, I'm Daniel.
Nice to meet you, Daniel. I'm Fizu.
Great, so natural. Now, Daniel might invite you to do something together. Listen. Nice to meet you too, Fizu. Hey, if you want, we could grab some food and then watch the music together. I'm here with a couple of friends. You're welcome to join us.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Yes, I would love to join.
Wonderful, that's perfect. Or you could also say, I'd love to, which is super common and casual. Try it.
I'd love to.
Perfect, so friendly and natural. All right, continuing. Awesome, let me introduce you to my friends. They're right over there. Come on.
Okay, thank you. This is so kind of you.
Beautiful. Or another way to say that is, that's so kind of you. Both are great. Try the second way.
That's so kind of you.
Excellent. Fizu, you just made a new friend at a festival. How cool is that?
That felt so real. I could actually imagine myself in that situation.
That's exactly the point. When you practice real situations like this, your brain prepares for them. So when it actually happens, you'll feel confident and ready. Now, let's practice 3 key phrases from the situation. Ready? Repeat after me. I'll definitely try them.
I'll definitely try them.
Have you been to this festival before?
Have you been to this festival before?
That's so kind of you.
That's so kind of you.
Fantastic. Those are super useful phrases you can use in many friendly conversations. Fizu, you're doing amazing today. Can you feel how much progress you've made already?
Yes, honestly, I feel so much more confident now than at the beginning.
That's what I love to hear. And we're not done yet. Let's keep this momentum going. All right, everyone, now it's time for listen and repeat. This is where we practice key phrases together. I'll say a sentence slowly and clearly, and I want you to repeat after me, out loud if you can. Fizu will practice with us too. This is shadowing in action. Ready? Let's go. Sentence 1. I've been learning English for a few years.
I've been learning English for a few years.
Great. Again, nice and smooth. I've been learning English for a few years.
I've been learning English for a few years.
Perfect. Notice how I've been connects smoothly. It's not I have been. It's I've been, almost like one word. Let's move to sentence 2. That sounds like a great idea.
That sounds like a great idea.
Excellent. One more time with energy. That sounds like a great idea.
That sounds like a great idea.
Beautiful. You can use this whenever someone suggests something and you want to agree. Sentence 3. I'd love to join you.
I'd love to join you.
Perfect. Again, I'd love to join you.
I'd love to join you.
Wonderful. This is such a friendly, warm way to accept an invitation. Sentence 4. How long has it been since you visited?
How long has it been since you visit?
Ooh, careful. It should be visited, past tense. Try again. How long has it been since you visited?
How long has it been since you visited?
Perfect. You got it. See, you caught that mistake and fixed it. That's excellent. Sentence 5. I'm thinking about going to the gym later.
I'm thinking about going to the gym later.
Great. One more time, smooth and natural. I'm thinking about going to the gym later.
I'm thinking about going to the gym later.
Excellent. You can replace going to the gym with anything, like watching a movie, calling a friend, ordering pizza. Super flexible phrase. Last one, sentence 6. That's so kind of you.
That's so kind of you.
Beautiful. With feeling. That's so kind of you.
That's so kind of you.
Perfect. This phrase shows genuine appreciation. People love hearing it. Great job, everyone. Those 6 sentences are now in your speaking muscle memory. The more you repeat them, the more automatic they become. All right, now let's talk about some important vocabulary from today's lesson. We'll cover 5 really useful words and phrases. Fizu, I'll explain each one, and I want you to help me with examples, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Great. Word number 1, probably. Fizu, what do you think probably means?
It means maybe.
Close. It means very likely or almost sure. It's stronger than maybe. For example, I'll probably go to the party tonight. That means I'm about 80% sure I'll go. Make sense?
Oh, okay. So it's more sure than maybe.
Exactly. Can you make a sentence with probably?
I'll probably watch a movie tonight.
Almost perfect. Say, I'll probably watch a movie tonight. Try it.
I'll probably watch a movie tonight.
Perfect. Great job. Okay, word number 2, recommendation. This is a suggestion from someone. For example, can you give me a restaurant recommendation? Means, can you suggest a good restaurant? Fizu, where would you use this word?
Maybe if I want someone to tell me a good book?
Exactly. You could say, do you have any book recommendations? Perfect understanding. Word number 3, grab. This is a casual word that means get or take. For example, let's grab some coffee means let's get some coffee. It's very casual and friendly. Fizu, can you use it in a sentence?
Let's grab some food?
Perfect. Exactly right. You could also say, let's grab lunch or let's grab a drink. Super common phrase. Word number 4, join. This means to become part of a group or activity. For example, would you like to join us for dinner? Fizu, what does that sentence mean?
It means you want me to come to dinner with you.
Exactly right. It's an invitation to be part of the group. Can you make your own sentence with join?
Can I join to your team?
Almost perfect. We don't need to. Just say, can I join your team? Try it.
Can I join your team?
Perfect. Great correction. And finally, word number 5, definitely. This means for sure or 100% yes. For example, I'll definitely be there means you're absolutely sure you'll be there. Fizu, how would you use this?
I will definitely study English every day.
Almost perfect. Just say, I'll definitely study English every day. Try it.
I'll definitely study English every day.
Excellent, and I believe you will. Great job with all 5 words. These are super practical for daily conversations. Okay, Fizu, now it's time to test what we learned today. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Don't worry if you make mistakes. That's how we learn. Ready?
Ready. I'm a little nervous, but let's do it.
You'll do great. Question 1. If someone invites you to dinner and you want to accept, what's a friendly way to say yes?
Yes, I will come.
That works, but can you remember a more natural phrase we practiced today?
Oh, I'd love to?
Yes, exactly. I'd love to, or I'd love to join you. Perfect. Great job remembering that. Question 2. What's the difference between maybe and probably?
Probably is more sure than maybe.
Exactly right. Maybe is 50-50, but probably is like 80% sure. Excellent understanding. Okay, final question. Question 3. If you want to suggest getting coffee with someone casually, what could you say using the word grab?
Let's grab coffee.
Perfect. Or let's grab some coffee. Or want to grab coffee? All of those are natural and common. Fizu, you got all 3 questions right. How do you feel?
I feel really good. I wasn't sure about the first one, but then I remembered.
That's exactly how memory works. Your brain just needed a second to recall it. That was excellent, everyone. Great job. All right, before we wrap up today, I want to share 3 practical speaking tips that will help you sound more natural and confident in English. Fizu, these are super important, so listen carefully.
I'm listening.
Great. Tip number 1, shadow native speakers every day. This means find a YouTube video, a podcast, or even a movie scene and repeat exactly what they say. Copy their rhythm, their pronunciation, their pauses, everything. Even just 10 minutes a day makes a huge difference. Fizu, do you think you could do that?
Yes, actually, I already do this sometimes with my favorite TV shows.
That's perfect. Keep doing that. It's one of the best ways to improve. Tip number 2, don't translate in your head. When you speak English, try to think in English directly. I know it's hard at first, but the more you practice, the easier it gets. Instead of thinking in your language and then translating, try to build the sentence directly in English. Fizu, have you noticed yourself doing this?
Yes, all the time. I always translate first, and it makes me so slow.
Exactly. So here's what you do. Practice simple sentences over and over until they become automatic. That way, your brain doesn't need to translate anymore. It just knows the sentence. Make sense?
Yes, that makes so much sense.
Great. And finally, tip number 3, speak out loud even when you're alone. A lot of learners only practice in their heads, but your mouth needs physical practice too. Talk to yourself while cooking, while walking, while doing anything. Describe what you see. Practice conversations in the mirror. It might feel silly, but it works. Fizu, will you try this?
Yes, I'll start talking to myself in English.
Perfect. Those 3 tips, shadowing native speakers, thinking in English, and speaking out loud every day will change your English. Trust me on this one. Wow, what an episode! Let me quickly summarize what we learned today. We talked about shadowing practice and why it's so powerful for making your speaking automatic. We practiced real-life conversations at a language exchange cafe and at a community festival. We learned useful phrases like "I'd love to," "That sounds like a great idea," and "How long has it been since?" We also learned 5 important vocabulary words: probably, recommendation, grab, join, and definitely. And we talked about 3 speaking tips: shadow native speakers, think in English, and speak out loud every day. Fizi, what was your favorite part of today's lesson?
Honestly, I love the role play situations. They felt so real, and I could actually imagine myself in those places. At first, I made some mistakes, but you helped me correct them, and now I really feel like I understand those phrases.
That's wonderful. And you know what I noticed? At the beginning of this episode, you were a little nervous about practicing 99 sentences. But as we went through the lesson, you became more and more confident. Your pronunciation got better, your answers got faster, and you even started correcting yourself. That's real progress, Fizu.
Thank you, Masu. I really do feel different now, like I can actually do this.
You absolutely can. And that feeling, that confidence, that's what we want every viewer to have. Learning English isn't about being perfect. It's about practicing, making mistakes, learning from them, and getting a little better every single day.
I agree, and I want to keep practicing every day now.
That's the spirit. All right, everyone, let's finish strong with our outro. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today on the Masu and Fizu Show. I hope you feel more confident and excited about speaking English. Remember, fluency doesn't happen overnight, it happens with daily practice. Even just 10 or 15 minutes a day makes a huge difference.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes. I made so many today, but Masu helped me, and now I understand so much better.
Exactly. Mistakes are proof that you're trying, and trying is how you improve. Now, here's what I want you to do after watching this video. First, subscribe to the Masu and Fizu Show if you haven't already. We're creating new episodes to help you speak English confidently every single day. Second, re-watch this episode. Seriously, the second time, you'll notice things you missed the first time, and you'll practice even better. Third, choose 5 sentences from today and practice them out loud every day this week. Just 5. Make them automatic. And finally, leave a comment below and tell us what's one phrase you learned today that you'll start using. We read every single comment and we love hearing from you.
Yes, and if you're feeling brave, tell us about a time you used English in real life. We want to celebrate with you.
Absolutely. We're all learning together. This is a community, and we're so grateful you're part of it. Remember, every conversation is practice, every mistake is a lesson, and every day you're getting better. Keep going, keep believing in yourself, and keep speaking English.
You've got this. See you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone, and keep practicing. This is the Masu and Fizu Show, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.
Day 10. You've been practicing for over a week now, and I know exactly what's happening. You're understanding more, but there's still that tiny hesitation before you speak. Today, we're crushing that hesitation completely. By the end of this episode, speaking English won't feel like translating anymore. It'll feel automatic. Welcome back, friends. This is the Masu and Fizu Show. And wow, day 10. Can you believe it? We're 1/3 of the way through our 30-day journey. You know what I love about day 10? It's that sweet spot where things start to click. Fizu, how are you feeling about your English after these 9 days?
Honestly, Masu, I feel different. Like, yesterday, I was thinking about what to eat for lunch, and I was thinking in English, not my language, English. Is that normal?
That's amazing. Yes, that's exactly what we want. That's called thinking in English, and it's one of the biggest signs that you're really improving. And today, we're going to take that even further with shadowing practice, repeating sentences until they become completely automatic. No thinking, no translating, just speaking naturally.
I'm excited, but also, what if I mess up? I still make so many mistakes.
Fizu, my friend, mistakes are how we learn. Actually, I want you to make mistakes today. Every mistake teaches us something new. And you know what? By the end of this episode, you're going to sound so much more confident. Ready to jump in?
Yes, let's do this.
Perfect. All right, everyone listening, did you notice how Fizu made small mistakes and then corrected them? That's exactly how learning works. You try, you adjust, you improve. Keep doing that. Now, let's move into some deeper conversation practice. Fizu, I want to talk about something really common. Shopping. Do you like shopping?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I like shopping for food, but I don't like shopping for clothes very much.
Interesting. Why don't you like shopping for clothes?
Because I never know what to choose. There are too many options, and I always think, is this look good on me? And then I feel confused.
I totally understand. Let me help you with 2 things. First, we say, does this look good on me, not is this look? And second, instead of confuse, we say confused. Confuse is a verb, to confuse someone. But when you feel that way, you say, I feel confused. Can you try that sentence again?
Because there are too many options, and I always think, does this look good on me? And then I feel confused.
Perfect. That was excellent. Now it sounds completely natural. So when was the last time you went shopping for clothes?
Last week, I needed to buy a new shirt for my brother's wedding.
Great. One small thing. We say my brother's wedding with an apostrophe S. It shows possession. The wedding belongs to your brother. So for my brother's wedding. Try it.
For my brother's wedding. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Exactly. So did you find a nice shirt?
Yes, but it was difficult. I tried maybe 10 shirts, and the seller was very helpful. She helped me choose.
Wonderful. By the way, we can say salesperson or shop assistant instead of seller. Seller is correct, but in a clothing store, we usually say shop assistant or salesperson. But honestly, people understood you perfectly. So what color shirt did you buy?
I bought a blue shirt. Oh, wait. I bought a blue shirt.
Yes, you caught yourself. That's amazing, Fizu. You're training your brain to recognize those irregular verbs. I'm so proud of you. And blue is a great color for formal events. Did you wear it to the wedding?
Yes, and many people said I looked very handsome.
I bet you did. Now, let me ask you this. Do you prefer shopping alone or with friends?
Good question. I think I prefer shopping with friends because they can give me advice. When I shop alone, I take too much time.
That's a great answer, and you said it perfectly. You know, I'm the same way. When I shop alone, I spend an hour looking at the same 3 shirts and still can't decide. Having a friend there makes it so much easier.
Exactly. Yes, you understand me.
Absolutely. Now, here's another question. Do you usually pay with cash or with a card?
With card. Almost always with card because it's more convenient.
Remember it, because it's more convenient. Try once more.
Because it's more convenient. Yes, I need to remember that.
Perfect. You're doing great. And you're right, paying with a card is super convenient. Plus, you don't have to carry a lot of money. Okay, last question about shopping. What's something you want to buy in the future?
Oh, I want to buy a new laptop. My laptop now is very old, maybe 5 years, and sometimes is very slow.
Good. Just add it again. It's sometimes very slow. Fizu, I'm noticing this is your most common small mistake, forgetting it. But the good news, you're getting better at catching it. Keep practicing.
Yes, I will. Sometimes it's very slow. I got it.
Perfect. All right, everyone, notice how we just had a full, natural conversation about shopping? We covered feelings, past experiences, preferences, and future plans. This is real English. This is how people actually talk. And Fizu is doing an amazing job.
Thank you, Masu. I really feel like I'm improving.
You absolutely are. Now, let's move into our real-life situation role plays. This is where it gets really fun. All right, here's our first situation. Imagine this. You're working remotely, and you decide to go to a co-working space, a shared office where different people work. You arrive, and you need to check in at the front desk, find a seat, and maybe ask about the Wi-Fi or the coffee. Fizu, have you ever been to a co-working space?
No, never. But I see them in movies. It looks very modern and cool.
It is, and it's becoming more and more popular. Okay, I'm going to be the person at the front desk, and you're arriving for your first time. Ready?
Ready.
Good morning. Welcome to Cloud Space Co-working. Is this your first time here?
Yes, this is my first time. I want to work here today?
Perfect. Actually, let's make that sound a bit more natural. Instead of I want to work here today, you can say I'd like to work here today, or I'm looking for a workspace for today. Try one of those.
I'd like to work here today.
Excellent. Okay, I'll continue. Great. We have day passes available. Would you like a private desk or a shared table?
What is difference?
Good question, but let's say, what's the difference? Try it.
What's the difference?
Perfect. Okay, I'll answer. A private desk is just for you in a quiet area, and it's $25. A shared table is in the open area with other people, and it's $15.
Oh, I will take the shared table, please.
Good, but instead of I will take, we usually say I'll take or I'd like the shared table, please. Much more natural. Try again.
I'd like the shared table, please.
Beautiful. Okay, perfect. Can I have your name, please?
Yes, my name is Fizu.
Great, Fizu. And will you be paying by card or cash?
By card, please.
Perfect. Now, here's an important thing you might want to ask. Ask me about the Wi-Fi password.
What is the Wi-Fi password?
Good. You can also say, could I get the Wi-Fi password, please? Or, what's the Wi-Fi password? Both work. Try the polite word.
Could I get the Wi-Fi password, please?
Excellent. So polite. Okay, I'll answer. Of course, the network is cloudspace-guest, and the password is workspace2024. All lowercase, no spaces.
Thank you. And, where's the coffee?
Great question. Let's make it even more polite. Could you tell me where the coffee is? Or where can I get coffee? Try one.
Where can I get coffee?
Perfect. Here's my answer. We have a coffee station in the back corner. Help yourself. It's free for all members today.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Your workspace is table number 7 right by the window. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
And end scene. Fizu, that was great. How did that feel?
It felt good. At first I was nervous, but then it became easier.
Exactly, and you used some really important phrases. Let's review the key phrases. Repeat after me. I've never done this before.
I've never done this before.
Can I borrow one?
Can I borrow one?
Is this class hard for beginners?
Is this class hard for beginners?
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
I might come every week.
I might come every week.
Fantastic. Everyone, these phrases work in so many situations, not just fitness classes. You can use them at workshops, clubs, classes, anywhere. Practice them.
I love these situations, Masu. They feel so useful.
I'm so glad. That's exactly the point. Real English for real life. Okay, now let's move into our listen and repeat section. All right, everyone, now it's time for shadowing practice. This is where you repeat after me to build muscle memory and confidence. Fizu will join us too. Ready? Let's go slowly and clearly. Repeat after me. I'd like to work here today.
I'd like to work here today.
Good. Again, I'd like to work here today.
I'd like to work here today.
Perfect. Next one. Could I get the Wi-Fi password, please?
Could I get the Wi-Fi password, please?
Excellent. One more time. Could I get the Wi-Fi password, please?
Could I get the Wi-Fi password, please?
Beautiful. Next, where can I get coffee?
Where can I get coffee?
Great. Again, where can I get coffee?
Where can I get coffee?
Wonderful. Now, I've never done this before.
I've never done this before.
Perfect. One more time. I've never done this before.
I've never done this before.
Excellent. Next phrase, can I borrow one?
Can I borrow one?
Good, but let's focus on pronunciation. Listen, borrow. The O sounds like O. Try again. Borrow.
Borrow.
Yes, much better. Now the full sentence. Can I borrow one?
Can I borrow one?
Perfect. You got it. Next, I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
Great. Again, with confidence, I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
Love it. Okay, everyone listening at home, did you repeat these out loud? If not, rewind and do it again. Speaking out loud is the key to fluency. These phrases should feel automatic, not forced. Practice them every day.
I feel like my mouth is getting used to these sentences.
Exactly. That's muscle memory. Your mouth is learning the patterns. Keep practicing. Now, let's look at some important vocabulary from today's lesson. Fizu, I'm going to teach you 4 useful words, and I want you to guess the meaning first. Ready?
Ready.
First word is convenient. Fizu, what do you think convenient means?
Maybe easy or helpful?
You're very close. Convenient means something is easy to do or use and it saves you time or effort. For example, paying with a card is convenient because you don't need cash. Can you make a sentence?
Online shopping is convenient because I don't need to go to the store.
Perfect. That's a great example. Now you've got it. Next word is advice. What do you think advice means?
Oh, I think I know this one. Advice is when someone tells you what to do, right?
Almost. Advice is when someone gives you suggestions or recommendations to help you make a decision. For example, my friend gave me advice about which laptop to buy. It's helpful information, not a command. Can you use it in a sentence?
My sister gave me advice about learning English.
Excellent. Perfect sentence. Now, here's an important note. Advice is uncountable, so we say some advice or a piece of advice, not an advice. Remember that.
Okay, some advice. Got it.
Great. Third word is workspace. Fizu, what do you think a workspace is?
A place where you work?
Exactly right. A workspace is any area or place where you do your work. It could be an office, a desk at home, a co-working space, even a coffee shop. Example, I like to have a clean workspace because it helps me focus. Now you try.
My workspace at home is very small, but it's comfortable.
Perfect. Great sentence. And finally, fourth word is beginner-friendly. This is a compound word. What do you think it means?
Friendly to beginners. So easy for people who are starting?
Yes, exactly. Beginner-friendly means something is suitable and easy for people who are just starting. For example, this yoga class is beginner-friendly. You don't need any experience. Can you make a sentence?
The Masu Fizu Show is beginner-friendly because you use simple English.
Aw, Fizu, that's so sweet. And yes, that's exactly right. Perfect sentence. Everyone, these 4 words are super useful in daily conversation. Let's review them quickly. Convenient, easy and saves time.
Convenient,
Advice, helpful suggestions or recommendations.
advice,
Workspace, a place where you work.
workspace,
Beginner-friendly, easy for people who are just starting.
beginner-friendly.
Excellent. Use these words this week, everyone. All right, Fizu, quiz time. I'm going to ask you 3 questions about today's lesson. Ready?
Oh no, I'm nervous. But okay, ready.
Don't worry, you've got this. Question 1. If you go to a co-working space and need the internet password, what do you ask?
What is the password?
Good try, but let's make it more polite. Remember what we practiced?
Oh, could I get the Wi-Fi password, please?
Perfect. Yes, that's exactly right. Great job. Okay, question 2. Imagine you're at a new fitness class and you don't have a yoga mat. What do you say?
Can I borrow one?
Excellent. Yes, exactly right. You remembered. I'm so proud of you. Okay, final question. This one is a bit harder. If someone asks you if a class is difficult and you want to know if it's okay for people who are just starting, what do you ask?
Is this class good for beginners?
So close. We learned a specific phrase, remember? It starts with, is this class?
Oh, is this class hard for beginners?
Yes, perfect. Exactly right. Fizu, you got all 3 questions correct. How do you feel?
I feel great. I remembered.
You absolutely did. And everyone watching, if you got those right too, give yourself a pat on the back. You're learning real, practical English. All right, everyone, let me share 3 powerful speaking tips that will help you on your English journey. Fizu, listen carefully. These are gold.
I'm listening.
Tip number 1, practice shadowing every single day. Shadowing means repeating after native speakers, exactly what we did today. It trains your mouth, your brain, and your ears all at the same time. Even just 10 minutes a day makes a huge difference. Fizu, do you think you can do 10 minutes of shadowing every day?
Yes, I can do that, especially if I re-watch these episodes.
Exactly. Perfect. Tip number 2, don't be afraid of making mistakes in front of people. Every mistake is a lesson. When you make a mistake and someone corrects you, that's actually a gift. You just learned something new. I make mistakes in my second language all the time, and it's completely normal. Fizu, how do you feel when you make mistakes now?
At first, I felt embarrassed, but now I think, okay, I learned something. It's not so scary anymore.
That's the perfect attitude. I love it. And finally, tip number 3, use phrases, not just words. Instead of memorizing individual words, learn whole phrases and sentences. For example, don't just learn borrow, learn can I borrow one? This way, you can actually use it in conversation immediately. What do you think, Fizu?
Yes, that makes so much sense. When I learn a full phrase, I can just say it without thinking.
Exactly. Your brain remembers patterns, not just words. So everyone, focus on phrases and full sentences. It's the fastest way to speak fluently.
These tips are really helpful, Masu.
I'm so glad. Use them every day, everyone. All right, let's summarize what we learned today. We practiced 2 real-life situations, going to a co-working space and joining a fitness class for the first time. We learned how to ask for Wi-Fi passwords, borrow equipment, ask about difficulty levels, and make small talk with new people. We also practiced key phrases like I'd like to, could I get, can I borrow, and I've never done this before. These are super useful in everyday English.
Yes, and I feel like I can actually use these in real life now.
That's exactly the goal. Fizu, what was your favorite part of today's lesson?
I think the fitness class situation, because I always wanted to try yoga, and now I know what to say when I go.
I love that. And what was something you struggled with today that you improved on?
Remembering to say it in sentences, like it's important or it's convenient. I forgot a few times, but then I remembered, and now I think I've got it.
You absolutely do, and that's amazing progress, Fizu. You're catching yourself, correcting yourself, and improving. That's exactly how you become fluent. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, Masu. I'm proud of myself too.
You should be. Everyone watching, you should be proud too. Day 10 is complete, and you're one step closer to speaking English confidently and naturally. Well, friends, that's it for today's episode of the Masu and Fizu Show. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. I know you're busy, and choosing to invest in your English learning is such a smart decision. I'm really grateful you're here.
Me too. Thank you for learning with us.
Now, here's what I want you to do after this episode. First, re-watch this video. Seriously, watch it again and repeat all the phrases out loud. Shadowing works best with repetition. Second, practice these sentences every day this week. Say them in the mirror, say them while cooking, say them while walking. Just keep practicing. And third, try to use at least one of these phrases in a real conversation this week. Maybe with a friend, maybe online, maybe even talking to yourself. The more you use it, the more natural it becomes.
And don't forget, making mistakes is okay. I made lots of mistakes today, and I learned from all of them.
Exactly. Mistakes are not failures, they're lessons. Every single one makes you better. Now, if you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to the Masu and Fizu Show. We're releasing new episodes regularly, and each one is designed to help you speak English more confidently and naturally. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any episodes.
And leave a comment. Tell us, what's one phrase you learned today that you're going to practice this week?
Yes, we love reading your comments. It helps us know what's working and what you want to learn next. Okay, everyone, day 10 is complete. You're doing amazing. Keep practicing, keep improving, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. You've got this.
See you in the next episode. Keep speaking English every day.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you soon on the Masu and Fizu Show.
Bye.